God, my darling child, declares, I will give you the great advantages and love you deserve in the upcoming month. Watch the whole film to see it for yourself, my little baby. It's a message of encouragement from God. Have faith that He can turn even the most trying situations into chances for your own growth. In light of the challenges of everyday life, this movie offers a novel perspective on Jesus. This promised lens emphasizes the idea that no matter how bad things get, there is always room for improvement and growth. Difficult situations can be internal, such as mental or health issues, or external, such as relationship or financial difficulties. Depression is a natural part of life. Such difficulties often result in feelings of frustration and helplessness. However, there is hope because God has the ability to transform these difficulties into chances for development and positive transformation. In this context, boom refers to an increase in one's personal qualities, including resilience, vitality, empathy, and insight. People often find themselves compelled to broaden these attributes as they deal with challenging situations. While overcoming a financial challenge, for example, might promote mental toughness and financial acumen, coping with a personal loss, on the other hand, can promote empathy and emotional resilience. Now is the time to go ahead. All other portions of this vow, unless otherwise noted, refer to significant exchanges of human perspectives or instances. The capacity to overcome hardship by learning new skills or changing one's outlook on life is known as resilience. For example, you may grow to appreciate life and health more if you're dealing with a health condition. You may discover that conquering challenges leads to a more fulfilling work path if you're facing a professional setback. Maintaining faith is essential because believing that God can and will change you during these trying times is a tremendous act of faith. This faith does not attempt to erase the pain or difficulties of the times. Rather, it offers an optimistic perspective that something worthwhile may be gained from the pleasure. Be patient as well. It often takes time for change and success to materialize when times are difficult. Maintaining a strong sense that the results will be worthwhile is what endurance is all about. Direction is necessary for the pursuit of knowledge, and this may be best accomplished by introspection, prayer, or consulting people who depend on oneself. Self-awareness opens the door to well-informed decision-making, which may then lead to effective situation management. Additionally, there is an opportunity to develop resilience during challenging situations. Resilience is the capacity to bounce back from hardships and keep going when things become tough. It involves getting down to business and figuring out how to overcome challenges. Being more resilient not only benefits you in the present, but it also prepares you to deal with challenging situations when they arise. Embracing and learning an attitude is another way to turn obstacles into opportunities. It implies that no matter how difficult the situation, you should always be searching for new possibilities to learn. Every obstacle presents a chance for growth and progress on the individual level. By being thankful for the lessons learned, the strength acquired, and the assistance received throughout difficult and horrible times, you may transform a bad life into a good one. Being thankful even during difficult times to alter your perspective may also help you develop a deeper appreciation for the positive aspects of other people's life. Finally, experiencing hardships may teach you important lessons and increase your awareness of the suffering of others, which can foster empathy and the desire to help. Even the most trying situations may be transformed into opportunities for development and transformation, according to God's message of encouragement and desire. Keep your faith strong and practice perseverance. Learn as much as you can, and becoming more resilient, adopt a mindset of mastery. Cultivate gratitude and increase empathy. These techniques may not only significantly speed up problem solving, but also result in significant personal development and transformative changes. My little child, trust in God, and He will lead you to salvation, declares God. He has a wealth of expertise and directing knowledge. This promise demonstrates that you will achieve in this way regardless of your lifestyle if you prioritize your objectives above God. Trust is a deep-rooted reliance on God's wisdom, timing, and purposes. It goes beyond simple belief. Trusting that God created you and has a plan for your life is a part of it. If you really believe God, you will find fulfillment by letting go of your need to be in charge of everything and instead following His guidance. Your aim of creating a great impression and achieving a personal and religious boom determines your level of success. Global fulfillment may not align with the conventional notion of wealth, influence, or notoriety as covered in this prologue. Faith in God results in a more comprehensive feeling of fulfillment that encompasses not just financial achievement, but also mental, spiritual, and emotional well-being. Building a strong faith is crucial. The foundations of this faith are meditation and the study of holy books. It will be easier for you to ask God for advice if you do these things to deepen your relationship with Him. Perseverance is a crucial component of trust in God. The capacity to remain on track on this trip requires believing in God's time, wisdom, and plan to bring about the fulfillment He has promised. You cannot anticipate quick gratification or even the route you see for success. God must be made aware of the selecting process. This may include seeking God's direction. If you listen for indications of God's path in your life, seek the counsel of the wise and rely on them, and make judgments based on this divine knowledge, you may achieve true pleasure. Having faith in God is another way to be flexible. God may sometimes give you instructions that you did not expect. Being receptive to such changes, even if they are difficult or strange, is one way to trust in His purpose for you when you are doubting yourself or experiencing difficulties. Reminiscing on previous instances in which God has guided you may help to enhance your faith because they show how dependable God is and how He can effectively guide you in your day-to-day activities. Believing in God does not imply doing nothing. You need to actively pursue your objectives even while you wait for God's will. In order to achieve this balance, you must do your share while also trusting God to carry out His plan for your happiness. This involves depending on God and provides chances for personal growth. Developing qualities like gratitude, perseverance, and modesty are necessary for character development. Certain qualities are necessary for both social and personal prosperity and are also essential for spiritual growth. Sustaining a positive and upbeat attitude is essential. Believing God and being optimistic enable you to see possibilities in the face of adversity and to have confidence in your destiny. Success that comes from trusting in God often comes with the responsibility to uplift and assist others. You may eventually double your benefits by sharing your journey with others, helping them with their issues, and using your happiness to change the world. Last but not least, the assurance that He will guide you to happiness is a call to trust in divine providence, faith, persistence, truth-seeking, receptivity to different viewpoints, reflection on prior teaching, action, personal development, positivism, and assisting others in saying, "Bless me, my Lord Jesus." Do they all agree with this inspirational kind of faith? May result in a successful, and happy life in the purest meaning of the word, one that is marked by growth, influence, and achievement outside of the secular sphere. God has good news for you, my darling child. The Lord is now bringing about amazing changes in your life, such as a rebirth and an experience with impulsive desires. There will soon be significant and positive changes that will positively impact your life, according to this promise. They might appear in a variety of contexts and areas of life. They could be a fresh start or a solution to an issue that you are facing. God is actively working in your life via these changes, which are giving you advantages and benefits, whether you've been dealing with them or they've been an unexpected source of delight. The thought that these changes are taking place today creates a feeling of urgency and anticipation, which encourages you to be aware of and receptive to the changes taking place around you. When you focus on the smallest positive developments in your relationships, you may see God's hand at work in the world. You could see amazing interactions. This might lead to relationships that struggle throughout recovery, boosting your feeling of belonging and offering emotional support. Making new friends or fortifying ties with current ones may enhance your overall health. Your academic or professional life may also undergo amazing changes. Lately emerging possibilities are one example. Enhancements like acquiring new talents or receiving appropriate credit for your job might open the door to future achievement and personal development. Since good health is the foundation of a full and active life, improving one's physical health may also have a favorable impact on one's mental and emotional well-being. This is a significant and important transaction. Monetary stability, often known as progress, is another kind of favorable option, in addition to debt repayment, receiving a windfall, or developing better money management skills. This might be a cost-effective option. Stress and worry are lessened when one has a stable financial base. Spiritual growth is a vital component of this lovely career. You may now have access to more profound non-secular information, and a renewed religious experience or a closer relationship with a higher power may significantly improve your life by giving you direction and fortitude in the face of life's obstacles. Development of the mind and emotions may also be a positive shift. This might show itself as better coping mechanisms, a more positive outlook on life, or an increase in self-assurance to take on life's obstacles and seize its possibilities while savoring those amazing transformations. You must possess the mental and emotional fortitude to do so. It is crucial to always be thankful, to recognize and value every gift, no matter how little, to cultivate a good mindset and draw more kindness into your life. By sharing those useful adjustments with others, you may also make them more effective. Your actions, whether they be encouraging, offering resources, or just spreading hope and encouraging compassion and open-mindedness, can not only make your life better, but also the lives of others around you. The key to making the most of new chances is to be open to change, even if it is unexpected or pushes you outside your comfort zone. Alternatives are crucial. Embracing trade is one of those fantastic tendencies, since it often offers advancement and new opportunities. The word from God is that these days will bring about significant changes in your life, which is a potent reminder of desire and divine participation. As you go about your day, you should be aware of these shifts in your professional relationships. God's active love and presence in your life is shown by these wide differences in riches, health, religious knowledge, and mental and emotional stability. These differences will help you have a more satisfying journey, and a fruitful experience of desire and change is the result of God's comforting word. He is coming into your life, my lovely baby, to transform your economic situation from terrible to lucrative and your disappointment into delight. This prophecy foretells a radical shift in your financial and emotional situation, bringing in a period of abundant commerce. Whether it's due to personal losses, public failings, or just the difficulties of life, it takes a huge change to go from sadness to happiness, or regret may be a burden. The idea of having this burden lifted is especially energizing. Pleasure, the second element of God's promise, is a better financial status. To be joyful in this sense is to experience a kingdom of righteousness that includes all elements of your life, not simply transitory pleasure. A significant shift in your financial situation, going from penniless to affluent, may take many different forms. Possibilities for new jobs, profitable ventures, prudent investments, or even a cash windfall. In this context, being wealthy is more than just acquiring wealth. It also entails being safe and stable financially. Consequently, as you become ready for these changes, can result in independence and the ability to help others. To trust in God's ability to alter, one must continue to have faith and desire. Your way of life and faith in His timing are essential to seeing those promises fulfilled. No matter how difficult things may appear right now, you will rely on forces greater than yourself and watch for miraculous changes as part of your faith. It is crucial to cultivate an attitude of gratitude at this time of transition. Having gratitude for what you already have opens the door to more positive things in life. Expressing thankfulness, no matter how little, keeps your attention on the good things in your life rather than the bad. It takes both the greatest faith and practical activity to be ready for financial improvement. This might include acquiring financial management skills, seeking advice from informed others, or making prudent choices about your work and expenses. Long-term stability and advancement rely on one's capacity to handle financial rewards. Emotional and mental changes are also a part of the journey from misery to happiness. It's about maintaining an optimistic outlook and finding happiness in the little things. It all comes down to doing what brings you joy. It's important to surround yourself with positive people and, if necessary, seek expert assistance. Sharing your journey from sorrow to pleasure and affluence to poverty with others will help you make the most of these transitions. Seek opportunities to assist and encourage individuals experiencing similar circumstances. Hearing your experience may inspire and motivate others around you. It's important to be open to new possibilities. God's hand in your life may bring about unforeseen possibilities and adjustments in your path. On the road to happiness and success, accepting these changes, no matter how difficult they may be, is essential. There is also an unsecular boom going on right now, and one way to make these changes more pleasurable is to grow closer to God, understand His love and promises, and live according to His principles. Non-secular growth not only frequently creates a sense of accomplishment and purpose, but it also heightens the usual joy and contentment. In the end, knowing that God will work in your life to change your grief into happiness and your financial circumstances from destitution to abundance is a strong message of hope and a way forward as you go through this transition. Be grateful, maintain your faith and optimism, and strive for improved financial circumstances. It's crucial to be emotionally and intellectually positive, share your path, be adaptable, and pursue non-secular advancement. In addition to positioning you for success right now, following these steps will ensure a long-lasting transformation that fulfills God's promises. Your whole family is on the verge of going bankrupt. Tell me about your aspirations for your own family's future, my little one. Your family's life is going to undergo significant positive changes that will mark the start of an amazing new chapter. This divine promise states that the possibility of a sudden new bankruptcy implies a shift. This is extraordinary and goes above and beyond what is usually expected. This might affect your family's relationships, health, finances, and overall well-being, to name a few areas. The potential for development and progress goes beyond the typical path. You may be able to enhance your family relationships by promoting more empathy, love, and harmony among family members. This new chapter has the power to heal damaged relationships. One of the numerous advantages that might result from developing improved relationships within a family is a more encouraging and peaceful home environment. This startling new bankruptcy may also include financial advancements or improvements, which may show up as innovative entertainment. Unexpected financial blessings or successful company ventures may relieve financial strains, giving your loved ones security and stability. A family's manner of life also heavily depends on each member's health and happiness. This new chapter may lead to improved fitness for those in your family who have been dealing with physical or mental health concerns. Any transaction in this area has the potential to have a major impact on the family's ability to function and general well-being. This promise could also allude to new opportunities for family and personal growth, especially educational ones. Sharing tales of adventures, new ventures, or better family life that have expanded your horizons may make preparing for this next chapter as a family even more meaningful. Maintaining a strong feeling of hope and faith is essential. You handled this transition with ease. You are about it if you continue to believe in the possibility of a great lot and your positive outlook. Remain open to real opportunities, and have trust that they will present themselves. Being grateful, maximizing what you have, and anticipating what the future may bring might be really beneficial for your loved ones at this time. Putting Thanksgiving into practice makes you cherish each other and the path you're on together. The family's capacity to cooperate and communicate in order to keep everyone in agreement may be crucial to the success of this new phase, and encouraging of one another may be accomplished by candid discussion of goals, objectives, and expectations. Team spirit is more shown by the ability to put disagreements aside and move ahead as a group than by the lack of conflict. In order to better adjust to these changes, the concept of a mind-blowing shift also includes being open to unexpected ways that these changes can transpire, such as unexpected paperwork that might disclose the next chapter in your family's bankruptcy. Being flexible and open-minded is beneficial. Sharing the benefits and lessons learned from this new chapter with others can be quite fulfilling, particularly when you see changes in your own family. Consider how you can help and inspire other families. Your story might encourage and inspire others who are going through a difficult time. In the end, learning that your family is about to start a thrilling new chapter is a lovely shift and a profound message of hope. As you get ready for this next step, be thankful, positive, and religious. Encourage harmony and candid communication. Accept the unexpected and don't be scared to tell people about your experience. It will help your own family. Therefore, by incorporating and benefiting from the amazing changes achieved prior to God's message, you may improve your life and strengthen your relationship. My sweetheart, a time of happiness, abundance, and the unexpected will quickly replace the days of worry, despair, and financial hardship. When you encounter a miracle, your life will alter drastically. This promise heralds a significant shift from difficult times to a period of blessings and pleasure. Many individuals spend their lives worrying and feeling unhappy. Concerns about one's future financial situation, relationships, or health are major causes of anxiety, and sadness may result from unmet expectations or unmet OB goals. Here, one is filled with relief and joy at the prospect of a favorable shift in recent times. Joy is more than a passing feeling. Joyce. It denotes a nation at peace with itself, and the financial hardships of its citizens are a significant cause of anxiety and tension. To have plenty in the sense is that a nation has more than enough to share with other countries, which is a hopeful transition from financial suffering to plenty. Your funds are generally balanced, allowing you to enjoy a luxurious and comfortable life. When the topic of unexpected miracles is raised, a sense of divine participation is presented. An amazing occurrence that is beyond human comprehension or explanation is called a miracle. As you prepare for this transition, it may take various forms, such as an unanticipated chance, a decision to address a persistent issue, or a blessing that fundamentally alters your circumstances. Maintaining trust and desire is essential. Your optimism and belief in a brighter future will have a big impact on your ability to handle this transition. Having faith entails believing in things that are invisible and that better things will occur in the near future. Maintaining an attitude of gratitude during this transaction is also essential. Being appreciative of what you already have, no matter how little, creates a solid basis for what is ahead. Keeping an optimistic and upbeat outlook may be beneficial during this period of transition, and expressing thankfulness helps you concentrate on the plenty in your life rather than the things that are missing. The secret is to anticipate future quality and concentrate on the good parts of any situation. Making sensible financial decisions is another aspect of preparing for riches and miracles. A great mentality helps you recognize and take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves. It attracts great results. It might include asking for financial guidance, being receptive to new revenue streams, or effectively budgeting and allocating your resources. Long-term stability and development are assured. Sharing the journey with others might improve your experience with this version if you handle your financial blessings responsibly. As you share your experience and transition from fear and disappointment to joy and plenty, look for methods to encourage and assist anyone who may be going through difficult circumstances. May inspire and uplift others around you. It's important to welcome change. Entering a higher plane of existence may present unexpected opportunities and changes in direction. The path to happiness and plenty involves embracing these changes, no matter how uncomfortable they may be. This transitional period also offers a chance for spiritual and personal development. Making your actions match your ideas and broadening your horizons physically, intellectually, and spiritually may help you get the most out of the excellent enhancements. Spiritual and personal growth often leads to reason and fulfillment. In the end, the letter expresses the expectation that financial difficulties, disappointment, and concern will soon give way to happiness, abundance, and unanticipated miracles, a powerful declaration of desire and constructive change. Hold on to your faith and optimism. During this transition, be grateful, have a positive outlook, and take steps to make your financial circumstances better. Make a portion of your journey. This promise may lead to a rich and fulfilling life full of joy, abundance, and amazing occurrences if you accept it with an open mind and heart. Be receptive to new experiences and work for your spiritual and psychological growth. God's reassuring message, my dear child, as you develop the practice of prayer, miracles become a regular part of your life, emphasizing the unique bond between prayer and experiencing exceptional things. The promise here is that you may become more receptive to ordinary, remarkable things that occur in life if you develop the practice of praying or conversing with the divine more often. You may meditate in quiet, pray methodically, or have an unplanned conversation with God. Regular prayer is more about becoming closer to God, expressing gratitude, and pursuing knowledge and understanding than it is about requesting blessings. The promise refers to miracles, which are described as exceptional happenings that often defy explanation. They may be little but significant events that provide joy, comfort, or understanding, or they can be enormous life-altering events. The claim that miracles become frequent illustrates how, in a culture that is tense and unsettled, constantly praying increases one's sensitivity to seeing and experiencing such amazing events. A greater sense of peace and calm is one benefit that daily prayer may provide. The ability to discover inner peace via a deep religious connection is a miracle in and of itself. It may help you handle life's difficulties in a cool, collected way. The development of a very compassionate and understanding attitude toward other people is another miracle that prayer may bring about. Regularly talking to God can help you better understand and empathize with other people's problems because it prepares your heart and mind to make amends with a loved one when there is a desire to deepen loving and understanding relationships or create new connections that improve your life. Reliance on prayer may also result in surprising answers to problems, which might improve your daily life. Those wonderful connection changes work. You could find that answers and solutions to your regular prayers for divine guidance come in unexpected forms, such as healing from a disease or conquering emotional traumas or just enjoying an overall improvement in your physical and mental well-being. Prayer often results in bodily and mental healing, which may be amazing. By solving issues that were intractable, your quality of life may be much improved, and developing a prayer practice may result in personal growth and transformation. Because it represents a significant change in your man's or woman's outlook on life, regular self-reflection and spiritual connection may foster traits like tenacity, fortitude, modesty, and vigor. If you think that God is the source of this inner transformation, then prayer also produces miracles like discovering gratitude and pleasure in the little things in life. You may have moments of intense joy and thankfulness among all of life's joys, no matter how tiny. As you make prayer a regular part of your life, have an open and receptive mindset. Miracles won't always come your way, so don't expect or pray for them. One must be receptive to the many ways that miracles might manifest in order to really appreciate and experience them. The conclusion is that miracles begin to occur often when you make prayer a regular part of your life. This demonstrates how crucial it is to pray often in order to promote a life full of wonderful stories. Prepare yourself for a life full of healing, personal growth, and intensely joyful moments. Calm, kindness, honest connections, and surprising solutions. When you pray every day, you are reminded of the divine energy and presence by these miracles, which are more than just wonderful events. If you start praying, my little one, you may just start to succeed. This indicates that prayer and achievement in a variety of spheres of life are strongly correlated. By praying, you may begin a positive change that will help you overcome difficult situations and accomplish your goals. The main goal of starting to pray, as this proclamation suggests, is to establish consistent communication with God. Praying is more than just a ritual. It's a way to connect with a higher power, balance your emotions and ideas, find solace, and help you start your victory. This could involve a variety of prayers, such as those that express gratitude, seek direction, ask for strength, or intercede on behalf of others. In this meaning, to prevail is to overcome the challenges that one encounters in life, not necessarily to attain monetary prosperity or overcome hardship. You must accomplish your own goals if you want to enjoy and be happy in life's experiences. One way that prayer helps you succeed is by presenting readability and awareness. Through prayer, you may become more aware of your goals and how to reach them. Its readability may help you make better judgments in life, more focused on what matters most. Additionally, prayer provides you with internal strength, which may be consoling during difficult times and give you the willpower to persevere. Inner strength is essential to success because it allows one to persevere in the face of setbacks and overcome barriers. Praying may foster qualities like patience, empathy, and humility. Possessing these qualities may significantly increase your chances of success in many facets of life and is essential for personal development. Prayer may help you grow in wisdom and compassion for both yourself and other people. The secret to success in prayer is the development of relationships. By using prayer as a guide in your dealings with others, you may be able to build better connections. A life of happiness and satisfaction requires strong relationships. Additionally, prayer calls on God to intervene and give direction that might result in unanticipated opportunities, answers to prayers, and guidance. While making choices, your success could be significantly increased if you are able to identify and welcome such divine interventions. The dependence on prayer may provide a feeling of peace and tranquility despite the contemporary world's incessant focus on outward achievement. When you have the inner peace that comes from leading a strong, non-secular life, you may find joy and fulfillment regardless of what occurs outside of you. Consistent prayer can also help you achieve a deeper sense of fulfillment and purpose, which will help you better understand the meaning of your life and guide your actions accordingly. True happiness comes from leading a life motivated by a purpose. Keep your mind and heart receptive and open. Not everything you pray for will turn out the way you had hoped. By appreciating the importance of diverse storylines and being open to unconventional types of fulfillment, you may maximize your trip. Lastly, the message highlights how prayer may change lives and help you reach success and fulfillment. When you begin praying on a daily basis, prepare yourself for a journey marked by an internal energy boost, clear thinking, and building relationships. Serenity, a feeling of purpose, and heavenly direction are the real markers of achievement that may be attained via prayer and non-secular connection. God says, "My precious little one, I can lead you through trials and replace your doubts with confidence." This certainty conveys a profound sense of comfort and support. This assurance shows that you are no longer on your own when things become tough. You never know when God could appear to allay your anxieties, bolster your faith, and guide you. Fear of the unknown or a feeling of being overwhelmed by the challenges of everyday life can lead to the powerful notion of replacing worries with religion, which can paralyze. However, religion provides a promise of something bigger than oneself, the conviction that there may be a higher power's plan and reason even in the face of despair. Making the transition from fear to trust requires having faith that everything will work out for the miraculous manifestation of God's promise and placing your confidence in a force bigger than yourself. Your compass is as large during tough times as it is during easy ones. It is normal to have moments of confusion and despair throughout life's journey. Whether it's intuition, peer pressure, a sudden realization, or a feeling of peace when making decisions, The promise of divine direction suggests that you won't be left to fend for yourself during these trying times. Children should be taught to turn to prayer or meditation in times of fear, since God's guidance is always available. Through prayer, these practices may help you feel closer to God, unwind, and strengthen your faith. You might discuss your concerns and ask for assistance if you so desired. In times of adversity, faith is also essential for the development of religion. It's about holding fast to desire when things seem the darkest and holding on to the hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's also important to be open to the ways that God's advice may come. Sometimes unexpected ways or unexpected resources may provide guidance, and understanding and receiving this direction calls for receptive heart and intellect, perseverance, and faith. Praying for gratitude is another technique to transform worries into trust. By focusing on what you have to be grateful for, you can shift your perspective from what is lacking or challenging to what is excellent and helpful for your life. Sharing one's experiences and stories with others may provide perspective and comfort. It may sometimes be enlightening to share your struggles and the methods you are trying to overcome them in a faith-based manner, not just for you, but also for others who might be going through similar things. Getting to the bottom of things and perhaps even finding some faith requires self-reflection and self-focus in order to grasp the source of your anxieties. Thinking about what makes you feel engaged and why might be helpful. Learning to let go of the urge to be in charge of every part of your life is a step in this process. You must acknowledge that you cannot control everything, and that there are times when surrendering to a higher power and relinquishing control is more peaceful than living in continual fear. The conclusion's primary topics are these. By replacing your anxieties with trust and supporting you throughout difficult moments in your quest for spiritual development, I can reassure you of the divine's presence and help you weather life's storms. In addition to guiding you through challenging situations, this religious approach will improve your life by fostering a greater sense of peace and reason. Keep in mind to pray frequently, be open to God's guidance, be patient and grateful, share your story, interact with someone who reflects your image, and learn to let go. You invite me into your life, my love, and you understand life via prayer in accordance with God's profound word. The importance of prayer is highlighted in miracles. It is said that when you pray, you call for divine intervention and amazing transformations in your life. Praying allows you to communicate with God about your thoughts, worries, wishes, and gratitude as you go about your everyday life. It's like having a conversation with the Almighty. This invitation is more than simply a formality. It is an acknowledgement of God's existence and a statement of your desire for a relationship with Him. The phrase existence converting describes amazing experiences that result in very beneficial transformations that shift the course of your life. A miracle is an extraordinary occurrence that defies expectations and common sense. These times of extreme need may take various forms, ranging from mental and physical recovery to anticipated opportunities and solutions to challenging situations. One of the wonders that could endure prayer in a world full of tension and anxiety is a calm inner condition. The peace that beyond understanding may be found in a remarkable prayer that can calm your mind, calm your thoughts, and provide stability in the midst of life's chaos. Other amazing benefits of prayer are clarity and direction. Sometimes life seems chaotic and meaningless. Thinking about it in prayer may help you decide what to do and what to do. Readability becomes a crucial factor when you are lost or confused. Prayer may also help mend strained or broken relationships. Prayer's ability to heal and restore love, forgiveness, and competence is a miracle in and of itself. Prayer may also result in financial breakthroughs, such as respite from financial suffering, debt settlement, or the revelation of previously unforeseen financial opportunity. These alterations may cause a significant shift in your financial condition. Prayer, which offers stability and independence, may cause a non-public boom and growth, and during this surge, virtues like compassion, endurance, and resilience may be emerging. It's an amazing journey to become a more robust, empathic, and grounded person. It gives your life and the lives of those around you purpose. Miracles that include happy moments and gratitude for both large and little benefits may occur in the midst of ordinary lives. You could experience intense joy and gratitude. Learning to see such situations as miracles allows you to appreciate life more completely. While praying, it is crucial to keep your heart and mind open. You may truly appreciate and experience miracles when you are open to the many ways that God works, even if they may not always seem the way you expect or want them to. Lastly, you get life-altering miracles and invite me into your lives when you pray. These demonstrate the effectiveness of prayer in eliciting divine intervention and significant transformations. Prepare to live a life full of peace, understanding, and re-established relationships when you pray. Economic breakthroughs, personal booms, and times of intense gratitude and pleasure are examples of the power of letting God into your life via prayer and being receptive to the changes He delivers. As you sleep tonight, I'm praying for a miracle so that I can deliver the wonderful news and give you a feeling of divine timing based on God's comforting and uplifting words. I need your healing, God. This revelation specifically says that the seeds of the long-awaited response to your prayers would be sown throughout the night, marking the emergence of this glorious moment. Take a moment to consider the tremendous possibility of experiencing a miracle while you sleep. You may relax and be vulnerable when you're asleep since you're not thinking about or worried about any of life's issues. You can also be certain that divine intervention won't depend on your own efforts because God will create an image for you while you're sleeping. The scope of what the miracle you've been praying for may entail depends on your unique situation and the details of your prayers. You may ask for help in any area you've been looking for it, including relationships, money, health, personal issues, etc. The promise of an overnight miracle implies a significant and unexpected transformation. Many people imagine miracles as the abrupt, amazing happenings that transform their life. It might inspire enthusiasm and hope to imagine waking up to a miracle. This sermon stresses a strong belief in God's perfect timing. The fact that the miracle is taking place as you sleep tonight is evidence of how precisely and practically supernatural interventions are scheduled. Your prayers are being listened to and will be answered when the time is perfect. It's also crucial to be open to the ways that a miracle may occur. Sometimes, miracles come in unexpected forms or via bureaucracy that you didn't comprehend at the time. If you are receptive to several possibilities, you may accept and enjoy the miracle as it occurs. Believing in the possibility of a miracle, particularly when it hasn't happened yet, is a powerful act of religion. Faith's force is also reflected in the notion of a miracle occurring in the middle of the night. Characteristics of this faith in order to be include the capacity to cling to wants in the face of uncertainty and the belief in the invisible. Prepare yourself for the miracle as you sleep by maintaining a peaceful and optimistic mindset. The secret is to quit worrying and begin to have faith that God is transforming your life. Being thankful is a key component of this strategy. By being thankful for the miracle that is going to happen, one may cultivate an optimistic and receptive mindset. Your soul is more sensitive to the amazing changes that are going to occur while you are feeling thankful. It might be inspiring to share your amazing recovery with others as soon as it happens, and a powerful illustration of the effectiveness of prayer and faith. Your celebration might inspire hope and trust in others who may be hoping for their own miracles. The message that I can accomplish the miracle you've been hoping for as you prepare to sleep tonight is a powerful confirmation of divine timing and intervention. Keep your heart calm and grateful. Be open to whatever shape the miracle may take. Have a strong faith and be ready to participate in the great exchange that is about to take place. This promise demonstrates how to pray effectively and have faith that the divine will grant your greatest wants. God willing, Professor, my expensive toddler will be a sight to see and will allay your fears. Express a sincere desire for luxury and happiness, as this promise suggests. A big and amazing deal that is not only very significant but also sufficiently calming will soon be upon us. In this context, the word wonderful implies quality and drive, which may cover a lot of land in terms of prospects, depending on your aims and worries. It's comforting to have faith that this shift will allay your concerns, particularly because it's probably a wonderful development, a remarkable advancement, or a divine gift that is notable for its importance and impact. The author of this message wants you to believe in a better future, where your most pressing problems are solved in a way that will blow your mind. There are many potential sources of worry, such as financial strain, health issues, relationship difficulties, or future uncertainty. The promise of relief from these worries presents a full or partial resolution, allowing you to live with more tranquility and stability. It's about believing that there is a chance for a positive shift that will enhance your circumstances. Make sure your heart and mind are prepared to embrace and integrate anything extraordinary if you want it to happen. It's important to maintain optimism and hope in the midst of all the difficulties we confront today. Being positive enables you to acknowledge and appreciate the amazing changes that occur once they do. Finding comfort in these situations does not always include living a problem-free life. It also entails accepting the peace and quiet that come with that situation. This serenity is a deep sense of satisfaction that endures regardless of the external environment. You reach a condition of peace when your worries no longer cause you anxiety. Being receptive to how this enlightening conversation may develop is also vital. Surprising bureaucracies or resources can sometimes provide us the answers we need. You will be able to enjoy and gain from relaxing in any form if you can keep your heart and mind open. This is why appreciation is so crucial throughout this process. Being thankful before the anticipated relief even materializes may assist create a beautiful atmosphere that is prepared to welcome the advantages that lie ahead. Sharing the pleasure of your relief and the amazing improvements in your life with others may be uplifting, and practicing thankfulness not only helps you understand where those benefits come from, but it also strengthens your relationship with the divine. Your experience may inspire and provide hope to others who are probably facing their own challenges by demonstrating that positive changes and solutions are possible. You can be confident that the message will be fantastic. Ultimately, by resolving all of your worries, we can ensure that you will have access to very pleasant options and that you will be comfortable while you wait for this amazing occasion. Maintain an optimistic attitude, a hopeful heart, and an open mind at all times. Express gratitude and be prepared to discuss your experiences. This promise will serve as a reminder of the strength of your beliefs and desires, as well as the ability to make significant life adjustments that will enhance your happiness and fulfillment. The powerful instruction included in God's message, "My precious baby," combines religious readiness with anticipation. Be ready to welcome it with gratitude and confidence. This declaration implies that a full-size blessing is imminent and that preparation is necessary in order to properly accept and appreciate it spiritually. On all levels, mental, emotional, and spiritual, a country that proactively prepares in answer to the call to become ready is ready for what is ahead. In order to be prepared, you must deliberately engage your heart and mind, align yourself with an attitude of openness and expectancy, and receive it with trust. It is not a comedy. The definition of faith emphasizes the significance of perception and trust, confidence in the invisible, and the promise of something that has not yet come to pass. Even when the specifics or the timeline are uncertain, it's about continuing to believe that what has been promised will occur. Religion is the cornerstone of hope, providing support and confidence throughout uncertain times. Just as essential as adding "thank you" to this statement on the back of the blessing is expressing gratitude for the benefits that have been received and those that will be obtained in the future. It is a way to show appreciation for the kindness and consideration. A sense of humility and appreciation is fostered by expressing thankfulness in advance of its arrival, acknowledging that everything good has a source beyond one's own control. This thanks and receptivity to religion might include a range of activities including prayer, meditation, or introspection. You can strengthen your spiritual bond. Use these techniques to calm your thoughts and soothe your emotions. They may serve as a forum for you to express gratitude and your beliefs. Take stock of your blessings and consider the future. To be prepared to receive, one must also let go of whatever worries or anxieties they may have. Doubts and fears, respectively, may prevent you from receiving and experiencing the full advantages. These negative feelings must be completely released in order to be more sensitive and open. To be prepared to understand faith and gratitude, one must also be receptive to the many ways that blessings may manifest. Sometimes unexpected processes or bureaucratic red tape are advantageous. You may accept the advantages in any matter if you can maintain an open mind. As you strive to get it, you may include sharing your spiritual and appreciative journey into this system. Those around you might be inspired by your happiness. By expressing the appreciation you are cultivating and the faith you are preserving, you may encourage others to be ready for what is coming. In the end, religious and proactive instruction is necessary to prepare for a blessing because faith, gratitude, and the approaching arrival of the message all depend on it. Being ready includes sharing your journey with others, praying frequently, letting go of worries and doubts, cultivating an attitude of profound gratitude, and being open to the ways in which blessings will arrive. This method not only equips you to fully experience the blessing that is coming, but it also strengthens your religious life and provides you with the chance to share God's message of love and hope with others around you. Over the course of the next 24 hours, my darling kid, be ready for an explosion of excitement and expectation. According to this assurance, a significant and completely fulfilling transaction is going to occur in your life, giving you delight in a very short amount of time. This eagerly awaited delight is characterized by a specific and immediate time frame within the next 24 hours. The sense of immediacy gives the message an exciting and urgent quality that encourages you to remain alert and receptive to the pleasant changes that might be coming if you position yourself to receive a great deal of joy. That happiness may be great and pervasive. Numerous bureaucracies may experience this abundance of happiness. It may show up as a sudden change in circumstances or as a flurry of news, the realization of a long-time desire, or, without a doubt, a remarkable encounter of health and happiness. You must adopt an attitude of openness and expectation to be prepared for this experience. The secret is to precisely predict them and be prepared to include them when they come up. Adopting an attitude of anticipation can help you better understand and appreciate pleasure when it arises. This practice might also include cultivating an atmosphere of gratitude and hope. Being grateful for what you have might set the stage for future good fortune. Being excellent enables you to let go of any negativity or self-doubt that can prevent you from savoring the happiness that is on the horizon. According to the message, this happiness is a gift from God and the result of His favor. Recognizing this divine beginning may lead to a deeper appreciation for joy and a better spiritual connection, if you ask for it. You may prepare for this delight by participating in sports that provide you joy and a positive attitude. This includes activities like taking a stroll in the park, engaging in a pastime, or just spending time with close friends and family. Try these activities if you want to lift your spirits and make yourself more receptive to happiness. Sharing your enthusiasm with others may be even more fulfilling. Tell your loved ones about your optimistic attitude and the happiness you anticipate if you want to spread more happiness and positivity in your life. Being receptive to the shape that this delight takes is equally vital. Sometimes, bliss just shows from out of nowhere. Being flexible and receptive will enable you to fully enjoy the message, regardless of how pleasure manifests itself throughout the course of the next day. Prepare yourself for an immense quantity of happiness in the near future. This is a lovely and uplifting promise. While you wait for this abundance of joy, be open and expecting, create an attitude of gratitude and optimism, and play completely joyous sports. Share part of your joy with others, and be receptive to the many ways that joy might enter your life. This instruction will improve your overall well-being and deepen your connection to the divine, as well as prepare you to partake in the upcoming bliss. Thank you for listening. Please click the like button if you thought this video was helpful, and click the bell symbol to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Every time we post a new video, you may get an alert. Till then, be careful and the next one will see you. God has assured me that in the next year, my darling, I would grant you a wonderful marvel. Remind yourself that today is a unique gift, a chance for unforeseen wonders and benefits, and not simply another day. When you leave your house, be prepared to participate in the marvels that are about to happen, because I am always by your side when the sun rises and tints the sky crimson and orange. Look for me, sweetheart. Do you see the plants that have become more vibrant? They can symbolize life's limitless possibilities. They may no longer be just plants. When the petals of each flower open, they act as a soft reminder that brilliant new beginnings might be around the corner. You never know who may cross your path, and be ready to smile kindly or provide words of encouragement. Those are not only chance events, they are my messages to you, sent through hearts full of compassion. Actually, they are little marvels designed to cheer you up and remind you that sometimes the world is beautiful. Even in the midst of hardship, challenges provide chances for development. Never forget that you can always improve. Overcoming such challenges in the quiet of your day enhances the attributes of resilience and vitality that may be essential to your journey. Be certain that I am always at your side, helping you. You can notice that the clouds are moving in a variety of patterns and styles if you pause to look up at the sky. I communicate with you often in order to discover inspiration and delight in the little things in life. The secret to life's wonders lies in the details that we fail to notice. There could be moments when you feel alone or unsure. As you experience such times, pay close attention to the butterflies in your heart. They are a reminder that you are never alone. I am there in the quiet solitude of your thoughts, in the tender embrace of a friend, and in the happy sound of a baby's laughing. Allow the stars to emerge and the sun to set as a reminder of the many opportunities that await. This includes you, my darling child, amazing creation, and every well-known individual is evidence of the universe's many marvels. The night is a blank canvas for goals and aspirations, not just a time to unwind. As you go off to sleep, reflect on everything that occurred today, no matter how little. You may find a lesson, a gift, or a miracle in every moment as you greet each new day. Keep your heart open to the unexpected, my little one. All of the advantages and miracles that lie ahead for you are my way of showing you that I am always by your side. Remember that I am constantly watching over you, so you are never really alone. On this voyage, be sure you input Amen if you desire God's blessings. We have examined the profound message of God's unwavering assistance as well as the startlingly sudden advantages of life. Every day, there are marvels and gifts just waiting to be discovered and welcomed. A life filled of blessings beyond your greatest expectations awaits you, my love. You will be reminded of my unwavering affection throughout this year. Pay attention as each day presents a unique set of gifts, both commonplace and remarkable. Imagine waking up to the sunrise every morning with a feeling of eager anticipation, knowing that the day is full with possibilities. Remember that you are already an expert in 24 of the 1,440 minutes of new lives that are just waiting for you to live, love, and enjoy. As you go about your daily tasks, there are hidden treasures to be discovered in every instant. These moments are your blessings, so cherish them. Take a look for the little miracles, the smallest things, like a stranger's smile, a baby's laughing, or the majesty of nature, may provide beauty and delight even in the middle of life's monotony. In disguise, they are my blessings. A bright idea or a difficult circumstance may teach you tenacity and courage when it hits you unexpectedly. Other times, blessings may appear out of nowhere, and other times, chance meetings result in deep friendships. Enjoy such moments since they are part of all the advantages I have in store for you this year. Allow yourself to be receptive to the love that surrounds you, whether it comes from friends and acquaintances or from loved ones you haven't yet met. Every person you meet is a channel of my love, and through your interactions, you will see the breadth and depth of my care for you during tough or uncertain times. Keep in mind that they have advantages. They may provide chances for education, growth, and spiritual enlightenment. As you overcome these obstacles, you could gain resilience and confidence, which will prepare you to face the future with courage and composure. Look for opportunities that might improve your interests and artistic endeavors. I'm giving you the pleasure of doing what you love, the satisfaction of a job well done, and the feeling of purpose that comes from contributing to something greater than yourself. These are your special skills and advantages. May all of your humanitarian endeavors during these 12 months bring you the joy of giving. In addition to doing the right thing, helping others allows you to enjoy the little pleasures of life, such as the quiet of the morning sky, the simplicity of a morning, or the isolation of a twilight walk. Moments of mirror image are essential because they enable you to hear my voice, sense my presence, and connect with me. And remember, my darling child, that the gift of life itself is the greatest blessing of all. My love is reflected in the delight of giving, which serves as a reminder that giving results in even greater gains. Your own existence is a precious jewel, a journey of discovering and loving one another. My love and goals for you are shown by the fact that you are here, breathing every breath. Make sure you do this so that you may start the new year full of optimism. You have to understand that my benefits are a constant presence in your life rather than just an occasional one. No matter how large or tiny, joyful or sad, there is always a present waiting for you, my love. Through all of your life's highs and lows, decisions and choices, I will be at your side. My advantages are a representation of my unending love for you, which has no bounds and fills your life with pleasure, contentment, and happiness. This tale has always been a journey toward God's promise to provide us with every blessing in the next year. Every moment has the capacity to provide happiness, development, and discovery as long as the vine, my darling baby, is continuously cherished and cared for. You may be certain that there are many benefits in store for you as you go forward. Your trust and perseverance will pay off in the most exquisite ways throughout this happy and transforming time. More riches, outstanding health, and an abundance of pleasure that I planned for your unanticipated delight and sincere love. You will be able to share your blessings with others, feel confident in your financial condition, and know that more money is on its way to you not only in the form of cash, but also as a sign of possibilities, stability, and ease if you get up each morning with a cheerful perspective. You may assist others around you and accomplish anything you desire with this financial windfall. My plan for you includes wellness, which includes a country's cleanliness as well as its physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. You'll find a source of calm for your spirit, clarity for your mind, and vitality for your body here. The foundation for enjoying life's pleasures and overcoming obstacles is having excellent health. Among the advantages I'm offering you is unending joy. You will feel this joy on an inside level. It is a deep and enduring pleasure that is independent of everything else. Even in the most ordinary circumstances, you may find reasons to grin because your laughter, no matter how little, has the ability to uplift others around you. Prepare yourself in case happiness comes as a surprise. These are the lovely surprises that make people's life more exciting and charming. I'm talking about an accidental encounter that turns into a lifelong friendship, a new opportunity that opens doors you never knew existed, or simply a little event that makes a lasting impression on your heart. The beauty is enhanced by these delights. True love can be the most precious of all the benefits that are on the horizon and the unpredictable joys of life. This love may show itself in a variety of ways, including committed relationships, relationships with loved ones, and the friendships and acquaintances you meet while traveling. As you go through life with this genuine, compassionate, and very delightful love, your life will be enhanced in many ways. Additionally, you need to be mindful that these advantages might manifest in the most peculiar and surprising ways. Be prepared and have an open mind. Be ready to accept them, even if they first seem to be instances or issues. I completely believe that everything that occurs is a part of a bigger plan for your good. Those benefits stand for my dedication to you and are not only platitudes. Remember it when you're having trouble or questioning yourself. Remain steadfast in your faith and continue to go ahead without fear. Know that through it all, I am here to support, guide, and love you. My darling, embrace the trip to this gift, the experience, and the destination. This is the route that will take you to self-discovery, personal development, and eventually your destiny, and it is just as significant as the gifts themselves. You are living out a story of triumph, faith, and divine love. Just keep in mind to spread your good fortune to others at every turn. As you enjoy these advantages, you will profit from your kindness and generosity by improving your own and the people you help's quality of life. Last but not least, my darling, never forget that I adore you and that my love for you is unwavering. My love is constantly at your side, engulfing, uplifting, and grace-filling your life in every happy moment, in every romantic relationship, and in every gift of good health and abundance. It is by no means the foundation for advantages like these. Thus, look forward to the days ahead with excitement in more ways than you can think of. A life full of wealth, love, health, and chance meetings are coming your way. A life full of love and health is one of the many benefits that God has promised, and we have pieced them together in this narrative of abundant and surprising joy with the steadfast assistance of God. My dear, this promise has the power to fundamentally change people's lives in every matter. I went through a time in my life when I felt completely lost, aimless, and spiritually disconnected. Despite the difficulties I encountered, this trip helped me rediscover a closer, more significant connection with God. The reassuring glow of religion appeared to dim in my coronary heart during that period of doubt and introspection. I wake up every morning with a feeling that something important has abruptly vanished, as if I had experienced an incident. The workouts continued, but the motivation and purpose were vanished. I wondered why I felt so disconnected when I kept seeing individuals with what seemed to be a strong religious background. When I searched online, I started to question their completeness as the days turned into weeks. Why did I feel that God was so distant? Was there anything I could have done? I was tested in my faith. I discovered that spending more time in a calm mirror image helped me better understand and control my emotions in pursuit of knowledge. The more I considered it, the more I understood that this sense of detachment was a code for looking within and challenging my beliefs and behaviors. I read books on philosophy and religion. The silence treated me as if I couldn't reply, which made me feel even more alone. I felt a little resurgence of the connection I experienced a few days before, as well as a pang of yearning. During this time, I came to appreciate the importance of faith and tenacity. I realized that a lack of spiritual connection was not an indication that God had forsaken me, but rather an invitation to seek God more actively in the hopes of reigniting our love. I began contacting others at that point, sharing my issues with them and hearing their tales. I found some comfort in knowing that I wasn't the only one who felt aloof and unsure. Through these conversations, I was introduced to new viewpoints and concepts that helped me assess my situation differently every day. I began to understand that little things in life, such as a friend's kind words, the splendor of nature, or a peaceful moment, were indications of God's presence. They guided me back to the road of faith like soft lights. I also discovered the price of gratitude at this time. Instead of obsessing about what I believed was lacking, I started to value my lifestyle for all of its positive aspects. A greater knowledge of God's love accompanied this new outlook, which also brought feelings of contentment and serenity. I became aware that my relationship with God was evolving as I went through this experience. It was becoming closer and more sincere. I no longer saw God as an impersonal idea, but rather as a vital component of my existence who was always there to support and guide me. There were times when my fears and uncertainties came back, but every time I went to prayer and meditation, I found serenity and strength in the quiet of my connection with God. My anchor was those rituals which strengthened and helped me reconnect with my religion. One skill I discovered on this trip is the ability to provide for others and help those in need. I felt like I was getting closer to the divine each time I did something kind for someone, and it brought pleasure and purpose to my life. I had a strong sense of connection to God. The trip was dirty once again, but it was life-changing and relied on God. It taught me the virtues of faith, humility, and tenacity. What I've discovered, despite my doubts, is that religion is about seeking God not only in good times but also in bad ones. When I think back on my spiritual growth, I realize that this period of feeling alienated was crucial to it. People started to reject more utopian past lifestyles and embrace a more mature, genuine religion at that time. I have discovered God in the everyday, in the little acts of kindness and love, in the quiet moments of reflection and isolation. In the end, I discovered that God had always been close by. I had just become distracted by earthly worries and distractions. But in the process, I found my way back, rekindling a relationship with God that was more robust, meaningful, and enjoyable than it had been. If you ever feel cut off from God, my dear child, keep in mind that it's only a stage, and not the end of your religious journey. Know that God is always there, waiting to welcome you with open arms, and welcome the uncertainty you desire with an open and sensitive heart. It explores the journey of spiritual alienation, which is marked by introspection, personal development, and ultimately a renewed and deeper illusion of the divine. It acts as a subtle reminder that one's religious convictions may be more fully recognized and comprehended. My life has sometimes seemed unfinished after going through moments of uncertainty and separation, like a jigsaw piece, and I have looked to other people for comfort. Even though I wandered through days filled with doubt, everything changed when I met Jesus. It turned into a turning point that provided me direction and highlighted the shadowy areas of my life. The mishap turned into a quiet, reflective moment rather than a large-scale public event. Jesus appeared to have been waiting for me the whole time, anxiously awaiting the day that I would dedicate my life to him, even though I had heard tales, read texts, and heard about him from others. It wasn't until I was by myself with my thoughts that I felt his presence. I had been looking for his teachings ever since I discovered the mysterious part of his life story, which astounded and surprised me. As I observed his generosity, kindness, and unwavering love, I found myself pulled to him more and more. Jesus was the undiscovered treasure I had been looking for, and I found an awe-consuming and natural love in him. His message of grace, compassion, and mercy became something entirely new to me. It comforted me in my doubts and gave me courage when I felt weak. His message illuminated the path with Christ at the core of my heart, shining like a light even during my darkest moments. I started to see the world in a new light. I came to recognize how important it is to observe people and events. It seemed as if his teachings were slowly changing me from the inside out when seen through the lenses of empathy and compassion. I saw that I was becoming kinder, more patient, and more forgiving. Jesus also created a profound sense of peace, which over time developed into a calmness that transcended my personal experiences. This calmness helped me get through the chaos, but no matter what, This piece of art is a constant reminder of His presence in my life and a promise that He will always be by my side. As my connection with Jesus grew, so did my faith. His promises gave me courage, His resurrection gave me hope, and His love gave me joy. Rather than being only a set of values, my religion has grown to become an essential part of who I am. I also learned the power of prayer, which helped me weather life's storms and remain steadfast in the face of difficulty. My faith in Jesus Christ evolved into a strength. My prayer life has changed over time, going beyond a simple habit into a dialogue with a reliable friend, a place to express my deepest feelings and ideas. I was able to discover direction and serenity via prayer. It turned into a secure environment where I could be myself, letting go of my anxieties and finding comfort in His love. Jesus prompted me to serve others with a full heart, and every act of kindness and compassion I performed became a reflection of His love. Serving others was a way for me to express my gratitude for the love and style I had been given. There were moments when I felt scared and doubted myself, but I found that Jesus became my steadfast advocate, always willing to forgive and support me. His journey was not without its challenges. Jesus' presence became a constant reminder that I had never been my genuine self before, and my life became a live testament to the transformative power of His love. My speech, conduct, and interpersonal interactions have all altered, and these changes have extended beyond my inner self. People started to notice the joy and peace that were radiating from me, which was a direct consequence of the light that Jesus had placed in my heart. Jesus also revealed to me the purpose and calling of my life. I was motivated to follow His example of unselfish love, faith, and service. He showed me that there is always a chance to make a difference and spread happiness in my own special way. My relationship with Jesus and my darling kid were the turning points in my life. That was the start of a journey filled with love, boom, and endless possibilities. God is with me now. I am no longer alone. Let Jesus into your life, my tiny child, and you will discover a love that changes everything. Jesus is prepared to change your life whenever you feel lost or uncertain. This message is only a gentle reminder to always be on guard and open to God's blessings and warnings, even if it may be interpreted as a warning or a prophecy. In the midst of the craziness of everyday life, it is simple to lose sight of these divine urges and benefits, although doing so might have the most profoundly good effect on our lives. Try to approach any prospective advantages that may come your way each day with an open heart and mind. These rewards are offered by many bureaucracies. Some are as clear as the sun. The sound of a baby's laughter, the first light of day, a danger that turns out to be a gift, where the urge to pause and take in the surroundings are all possible causes of such sensations, albeit some are more akin to muffled whispers. The way the leaves rustling in the breeze, a stranger's smile, or the soothing aroma of a home-cooked dinner are examples of tiny things that are not merely everyday occurrences, but rather are symbols of God's love and presence. God's signs and symptoms often appear while you're making decisions or are unsure about what to do. They might be a sudden realization, a fantastic opportunity, or a sense of peace that comes over you as you consider your alternatives. Pay attention to these cues. It is necessary to accept God's counsel as authentic if you have trust that He is leading you appropriately. Sometimes, the blessings that God bestows feel like challenges. By gently and resolutely supporting those reviews, you may discover their hidden benefits and increase your faith. These difficult periods are not punishments, but rather possibilities for progress. In addition to using one's hearing, listening intently also involves using one's heart. The message of God may be conveyed via the words of others around you, the silence of introspection, or even your own innermost emotions and thoughts. To hear God's voice speaking to you at all times, you must learn to tune out the distractions of the outside world. Prayer is one method to stay connected and vigilant. You may express your gratitude, your worries, and your need for direction to God. Right now, you could experience God's blessings and see His indications for your way of life. Thinking back on your evaluations as you pray is another way to stay focused and relevant. Take a time to consider the past day, the last week, or even the past year. You'll often discover that God has been providing for you in ways you didn't know existed at the time. You could experience a wave of enlightening and consoling introspection by sharing your experiences with others. You may simultaneously teach yourself to pay more attention. Hearing about other people's experiences with God's signs and blessings may inspire and drive you on your own path, and the act of sharing itself often opens your eyes to fresh perspectives that highlight God's activity in your life. Pay attention to recording God's actions. Favor and manifestations are a continuous process that requires tenacity, faith, and deep self-awareness. They are not one-time events. If you believe in Jesus, please subscribe to the channel. It's about embracing God's active care for your life, His direction, His love, and His boundless benefits as you go about your everyday life. Just take a moment to look about you whenever you feel confused or hesitant. You could see God's signs and symptoms in the wonders of nature, the kindness of others, the opportunities that present themselves, and even in the trying moments when you need to gather yourself. God uses the appearance of these signs to speak to you, show you how much He loves you, and guide your path. God's constant presence in your life is the greatest gift He has given you, my dearest child. Whatever you're going through, whether it's good or terrible, joyful or sorrowful, God is with you. This message serves as a gentle reminder to be open to the divine presence in your life rather than a prophecy or warning. His love is the source of all your benefits, the light that guides you, and the anchor that keeps you steadfast. When you allow God's signs, symptoms, and blessings to enter your life, you'll discover that they improve it in ways you never imagined. We have examined in this narrative the significance of being aware of God's gifts and signs, as well as how they may manifest in the little things of our everyday life. God is always there, guiding and enhancing our lives by His love and beauty. It's a journey of religion, gratitude, and awareness. We are often ensnared by the intricacy of our issues and the network of our everyday routines. It is easy to lose sight of all the good things that happen to us while we are going through difficult circumstances. It's only a subtle suggestion to pause, breathe, and celebrate the incalculable advantages that are often overlooked. Imagine that you get up, get ready, and go right into the assignment for the day. This habit has hidden gems of delight and beauty that are just waiting to be found. We often overlook the benefits of nature as we rush through our days, such the warmth of the sun, the comfort of a house, reliability, and suitable fitness. Remember the people who cross your path, a network of friends, family, and coworkers. And even with complete strangers, every interaction, no matter how long or short, offers the opportunity to appreciate and recognize the richness of human relationships and generosity. may turn ordinary situations into important ones. Imagine the healthy meal, cool water, and energizing air all around you as you gaze into the mirror. These necessities, which are usually regarded as rights, are necessary to sustain your way of life. Even in the midst of tough situations and challenges, practicing thankfulness may help you stay focused. Expressing thanks for these fundamental but important components of life may help you develop a greater appreciation for the world around you. Focus more on your life's numerous blessings and less on what you lack. There are always reasons to be thankful for things like the ability to persevere, even when faced with hardship, the wisdom acquired by crossing boundaries, and the knowledge of loved ones. Being able to relax and enjoy one's free time is another reason to be thankful. Making time for hobbies, leisure, and relaxation is essential to living a healthy life. By practicing appreciation, you may make the most of these little moments of relaxation and improve your general well-being. There are also generations and contemporary technology that make life easier to appreciate. Benefits like immediate communication, information access, and comforts that were unthinkable for earlier generations should be acknowledged and appreciated. Additionally, be proud of the special talents and abilities you possess. Your abilities, knowledge, and character qualities are gifts that enable you to change the world in a unique manner. When you achieve your objectives, you may feel more confident and valuable if you recognize and respect your abilities. Even a little act of gratitude might help you feel better about yourself. When you celebrate such victories with joy, you are acknowledging your efforts and the support you have received along the road. Don't forget to be thankful for nature's wonders and beauty. Seeing the variety of landscapes, the marvels of creatures, and the shifting of the seasons is exciting and inspiring. Gaining an understanding for the herbal world might make you feel more stewardship-minded and connected to the planet. The last element of a spiritual life is gratitude, which is crucial. Being thankful for your religion is one of the most crucial things you can do to improve your happiness. Being religious offers you peace and reason, and it also helps you grow spiritually. Each thread in my darling toddler's life narrative reflects a different aspect of your life. Taken as a whole, they create a tapestry of reports. Spend a few minutes each day focusing on the gifts in your life, no matter how big or little, and allow thankfulness to fill you with happiness and contentment. A life full of optimism and satisfaction is the result of being thankful for both the ordinary and the remarkable, the difficult and the pleasant moments. This anecdote serves as a helpful reminder that all of life's bounties, no matter how great or little, are meant to be cherished and honored. Gratitude has the ability to alter our viewpoint and infuse even the commonplace and challenging situations that life presents with a subtle sense of joy. In the midst of life's chaos, worries and issues often take center stage, hiding the opportunities and benefits that God offers. We can allow ourselves to get so consumed by unpleasant situations that we fail to see the most incredible things taking on around us. This message is an invitation to pause and consider the blessings that God has bestowed upon us, particularly during difficult times. Imagine working on routine, repetitive activities all day long. Money issues, work-related issues, or personal struggles may cause us to concentrate on the bad and overlook the positive aspects of our life, even when they are legitimate. However, God is always at work to bring great things into our lives despite these hurdles. It is easy to undervalue the advantages of having family members close by who can provide support and help during trying times. Through these relationships, God provides us with consolation and strength, letting us realize that we are not engaged in combat alone. Seek for the possibilities for growth that are concealed in challenging situations. Every tragedy offers a lesson and a chance to become more resilient. Patience and knowledge are not only challenges, they are also chances for us to grow and gain strength that God has given us. Consider the little joys in life, such as a quiet morning, a delicious meal, or a brief moment of laughing. These are God's little reminders that there is good in every day, even when we are stressed out. In uncertain times, hope may be helpful. The strength that God provides us is shown by our optimism and faith that circumstances will improve. This hope is a beacon of light that guides us even during the darkest moments. The ability to assist others in need even when we are feeling down ourselves is another gift. In addition to helping others, doing good actions makes us feel fulfilled and purposeful. These actions provide opportunities to demonstrate God's love for the planet and the tranquility and beauty of the natural world, which may temporarily help us forget our troubles. Even though they can be exhausting at times, the paintings we make every day truly benefit us and enable us to make a positive difference in the world. The beauty of a blossoming flower, the serenity of a sunset, or a peaceful stroll are all gifts that allow us to appreciate the miracle of Advent and take our minds off our problems. It's conceivable that God has a purpose for each of us and that our occupations allow us to utilize our talents effectively. Through periods of introspection and prayer, one may develop a personal connection with God. We may achieve peace by following these rituals, which help us decompress and find direction. Last but not least, keep in mind that every breath you breathe is an indication of kindness. Every aspect of life in all its complexity and mystery is a gift. The ability to connect with the divine is a great benefit that brings us comfort and insight. Utilizing God to the fullest entails seizing every day as an opportunity to grow, learn, and encounter more of life. My little baby, our worries and struggles are an unavoidable part of life, but they do not make up our whole being. God's gifts and possibilities for us are deeply woven throughout our journey. When we focus on the positive aspects of life rather than our troubles, we may discover joy, strength, and gratitude in the face of adversity. Even in times of stress and adversity, it serves as a subtle reminder to be grateful for the blessings in our lives. It is an exhortation to alter our viewpoint, find the positive in difficult circumstances, and maximize the gifts that God continuously bestows upon us. In spite of the fact that we may sometimes feel overpowered or alone because of the uncertainties and issues that come up, God's unwavering kindness has given us this message as a reminder that He is always on guard, keeping an eye on us, and giving us great knowledge. Every day, Lord, I ask you to cure me. This reminder acts as a beacon of hope and reassurance of His unwavering love and care. God watches over us with a loving heart and a vigilant eye. His presence, like a soft but powerful force, leads us through life's challenges and triumphs. This unwavering attention to detail shows how committed He is to making sure we are happy and healthy, even in the most ordinary situations. We could discover indications of God's presence in some areas of our lives. The beauty of nature, the natural cycles of the seasons, and the sunrise that greets us every morning all demonstrate His deep care for the region and its people. God's exact direction often manifests unexpected advantages. God shows His love and reassures His people that He is there for them when they need Him most, whether it is via a brief moment of joy, a friend's words of encouragement, or an opportunity for personal development. the capacity to persevere when it seems like there is no hope, or a spontaneous realization that clarifies a situation that was previously unclear may sometimes be the best news. All of this is not coincidental, rather, it is proof of God's active involvement in our lives. God also speaks to us via the helpfulness, wisdom, and acts of compassion of others. These interactions are often God's way of directing and consoling people. They may also be a reminder that God uses each and every one of us to be a light and affection to people in our vicinity. Even when we don't understand or feel secure, God is keeping watch over us. He waits patiently when we ask for His assistance, since He understands how difficult it is. Even if it could take Him a little time to reply or provide us the precise information we want, we can usually rely on Him to do so. The gospel narrative itself, a tale of love, sacrifice, and redemption, is a superb example of God's precise wisdom. It provides motivation and an alternative to religion for achieving achievement. This message is the cornerstone of our religion and acts as a constant reminder of God's goodness and love. Together, prayer and mirror gating may increase our sense of God's presence. These are the times when we could hear His voice, feel His warmth, and learn the most important things He has to offer. Talking to God is not enough when we pray. We also need to listen to Him. We see development and change throughout time, which are indications of God's amazing wisdom. His plan for our growth includes all of the difficulties we encounter, the wisdom we gain, and the maturity we grow. These advancements are His way of getting us ready for the rewards and obligations He has in store for us. Lastly, one of the best and most significant bits of information is the certainty of a hereafter and salvation. May we never lose sight of the fact that our hardships are all a part of a larger divine plan as we navigate life on earth. My little kid is aware that God is watching him and that the greatest knowledge He offers is always available to give him strength and joy, regardless of how wonderful or horrible things happen. God's boundless compassion is always present to guide, love, and comfort us. We are never alone. Apply this lesson to your life and allow it to make you happy and satisfied. It explores the idea that God is always watching over us and providing us with accurate knowledge, which is reassuring and hopeful, a continual source of consolation and support. It acts as a continual reminder of His love, His concern, and the many ways He leads and looks after us, even during our most difficult moments, to allow us to experience all the wonderful things He has in store for us. God expertly weaves many forms of advantage and opportunity throughout the enormous fabric of life, my tiny child. In order for our hearts and minds to be responsive to God's benefits, He wants us to be aware of and open to those advantages. We need to be aware of His presence. Belief starts now so you may discover and enjoy the blessings of God. Our perception of the world and its tales is altered by this method of thinking. The warmth of a loved one's smile, the beauty of a sunrise, and the dangers of creative expression are all examples of God's grace at work in our fortunate lives. God may do things in a variety of ways, some of which are readily apparent. Simple yet meaningful things include the sound of children laughing, the coziness of a warm and inviting house, and the fulfillment of a job well done, while others are more subtle. Even in the face of adversity, pleasures that enhance our life make us feel grateful and content. Even while we may not see the results of God's goodness throughout this challenge, it is often in the midst of hardship that we ultimately develop, gain strength, and strengthen our faith. We become stronger, more sympathetic, more informed, and more resourceful as a result of these struggles. God also blesses us via the people we encounter, whether they be mentors who show us the path, friends who give us advice, or strangers who provide a helping hand. God demonstrates His love and care. Understanding the importance of these relationships increases our gratitude for the guidance that a higher power provides in our life. Opportunities for private and non-secular growth as we discover new delights, acquire new knowledge, and develop as individuals are among God's many blessings improves our path if we are receptive to these opportunities. We may put our abilities to use and accomplish God's plan for our life. Nature, in all her majesty and complexity, is a limitless expression of God's benefits. The change of the seasons serves as a reminder of God's creativity and concern for His creation, the many kinds of plants and flora, and the cycles of the natural world. When we take the time to appreciate nature, we become more in touch with the divine and the basic principles of existence. The benefits of spending time in contemplation and social interaction include peaceful clarity and a feeling of community. We find ourselves in intimate proximity to God during times of silent prayer and thought. God's constant care for us and His desire to be engaged in every aspect of our lives are beautifully shown by them. As we demonstrate God's love to the world, the blessing of being able to help and give back to others enhances not just the lives of those we help, but also our own character. While helping others provides us happiness and contentment, giving brings us prosperity. Even during our most difficult times, God has blessed us. These difficulties teach us to trust, to have faith, and to be tenacious. Our faith and character are strengthened as we overcome these obstacles. They educate us to recognize God's purpose for the future even in the midst of our suffering. Simply put, amen if you need this. In the end, the best gift is to live in the present. With each breath you breathe and each heartbeat you produce, you are a living example of God's love and a chance to change the world. One must value life in all its aspects if they are to really enjoy God's blessings. When my lovely kid is receptive and aware of God's blessings, a window of possibility and delight finally opens. Our perspective has shifted as a result, and we can now see and value the many sincere benefits that God has in store for us. With an open heart, accept each day and let the wealth of God's treasures enhance your life. The importance of being aware of and receptive to God's blessings, from the simple joys to the difficult trials, is emphasized throughout the book. All of the positive things in our life are a part of God's amazing plan, and this phrase helps us understand and recognize the divine hand in all we do. My little child, a new season of freedom, prosperity, and abundance is upon you. There has been a significant shift throughout this period, and you now stand on the precipice of this new chapter in your life. In this future, possibilities and benefits abound because of the sufferings of the past. Imagine having a new sense of freedom at the beginning of every day. This freedom includes letting go of one's ideas and spirit, as well as physical places and relocations. Prosperity will show up in many areas of your life, such as your work, finances, and personal achievements. It is about embracing a life free from previous fears, uncertainties, and limitations, and being one's true self unrestrained and unburdened in this new season. There will be chances to succeed further, and your efforts may ultimately be rewarded. This abundance is an indication of God's favor and a thank you for your trust and perseverance throughout this new phase in the depth of your connection. Another essential quality is plenty, which you will have in spades. Because of the completeness of your assessments and the pleasure of your everyday lives at this time, You will experience love, peace, and prosperity in addition to material possessions. You may feel closer to the people in your life, form new relationships, fortify current ones, and cultivate friendships as your whole being reflects God's love and generosity. The love and support that God is pouring into your life is reflected in those connections. Focusing on your health and fitness at this time of year is ideal. If you're fortunate, you could experience a physical, mental, and spiritual rejuvenation. When you're in this condition of holistic health, which is a kind of riches, you can take on life's obstacles with resilience and vitality and enjoy life's pleasures. There are many more degrees of success and satisfaction that are waiting for you. Anything bad that has occurred to you and your loved ones may be changed by my healing and advantages. This promise proves my capacity to make things better and my unshakable confidence in God. It also shows my enduring loyalty to you and those closest to you. Imagine all of the negative events as a knot that has been tied. You can almost feel your life's tangles slowly unraveling. I'm making things simple, reducing stress and creating opportunities for blessings and recovery in the areas where you have experienced financial difficulties. Imagine a positive shift where the lack and hardships you have faced are replaced with plenty and supply. With the shift, convenience is no longer the primary concern. Rather, it will open the door for previously unheard of levels of generosity and growth. As I work to heal and restore any damaged relationships in your life, keep an eye out. Resolving miscommunications, extending forgiveness, and rekindling love are all potential results. Repairing damaged relationships may help people feel better and improve their general health by relieving their mental, emotional, and physical problems. This repair shows my genuine care for your well-being and acts as a reminder of my compassion. In the midst of difficult situations in your academic or professional endeavors, be ready for a superior transformation. If you put in the time and effort, you may overcome seemingly insurmountable hurdles and unlock doors that were closed. If you have my approval, you will succeed in your non-secular pursuits. I ask God to improve our relationship, help you understand my love and my plan for your life, and remove the barriers that have been preventing you from completely believing me. This spiritual rejuvenation is crucial if you want to harvest benefits for your loved ones. As their desires are fulfilled, their suffering is lessened, and their future is secure, you could see a shift in their life. My healing and advantages may also be seen in your area, which will demonstrate my compassion and dedication. The changes in your life may have a cascading effect on your narrative of reversal, and a blessing will give others hope and faith. Your whole existence will be an example of my love and strength to everyone around you at this time of blessing and reversal. Let gratitude seep into your actions and words. Keep an open mind and see every change as a gift from me. Being thankful will let you appreciate the fullness of my contribution to your life and prevent you from feeling proud. Determine the advantage you get as a proportion of assisting others. You not only boost the advantages in your everyday life, but you also expand my love and concern. Simply, being giving might lead to more abundance. Lastly, keep in mind that all of these possibilities and failures are a part of my ultimate plan for your life. Even if my timing and methods are outside of your area of expertise, please consider them, since they are not only there to alleviate your pain, they are stepping stones to something greater. In order for you and your loved ones to live happily ever after, my expensive toddler was meant to look at every difficult period of your life, take use of my blessings, and fix them. I hope you embrace this period of transition with open arms and eagerness, as it is a testimonial to my unwavering love and energy for you. By doing this, it suggests that the protagonist and their loved ones may be able to improve their terrible situation. It shows a path of self-discovery that highlights the ability of kindness, gratitude, and faith to receive and distribute benefits. You'll be acknowledged for your special talents, which will lead to fulfilling opportunities. This is the time to boldly pursue your goals. You may experience more than just physical freedom. You will have more information about your beliefs, a deeper connection to the divine, and a greater grasp of your spiritual journey when you know that God is favoring you. This non-secular freedom will guide, inspire, and provide you a basis for pleasure and happiness. Consider being grateful even when you have abundance around you. The positive things in your life have a greater effect when you acknowledge and express gratitude for them, and it creates space in your heart for more positive things to arrive. Being thankful keeps you in touch with the source of all your blessings, God, and maintains your roots. Other characteristics of this season are sharing and giving. The benefit of your good fortune is meant to be shared, not given as a personal present. Last but not least, remember that this new season is a part of God's plan for your life. It is proof of His faithfulness and the accomplishment of His promises. As you give back, you increase the blessings you have already received and contribute to the virtuous cycle of love and giving. Prepare to accept everything that God has in store for you this season by adopting an attitude of openness and preparedness. Lastly, my darling little one, may you greet this period of freedom, prosperity, and abundance with joy and anticipation. You will go through a transformation during that time and enjoy the many blessings of God, accepting His time and His purposes, then integrating them to allow you to enjoy the pleasures that are in store for you. The story offers a hopeful and uplifting message about ushering in a new period of plenty, freedom, and prosperity. It is a continual reminder of God's blessings and the promise for a future full of joy, development, and success in many facets of life as you embark on a new chapter in your life, my darling toddler. Greetings from this positive reality. The darkest hours are over, and a fresh dawn has arrived. You are now beginning a time of healing desire and new chances after conquering the challenges you experienced. The darkness of the night is softly dispelled by the first light of the morning. This next phase of your life promises to provide you comfort, clarity, and a fresh outlook. The gloomy days are coming to an end, and a brighter future is approaching, much like the soft warmth of the morning sun. The new day brings with it a new power inside you. Your past struggles have not made you weaker, but rather stronger. With the knowledge you've gained from your stories, you're becoming stronger, more competent, and more ready. This age marks the beginning of a resurgence of the enthusiasm and excitement that brought you enjoyment in the past but was believed to have vanished in the darkness of adversity. Your hobbies, goals, and passions are resurfacing and are prepared to be welcomed with fresh vigor. The new day also brings with it a feeling of tranquility. The weight of your worries and anxieties is being replaced with a calmness that permeates your whole body. After a storm, there is always a time of peace, which is a gift from God. You'll find new connections, and relationships that were ignored or stressed during the difficult times will begin to heal and flourish. Maybe even new relationships will form, giving your life new insights, and previously unattainable opportunities for fulfillment may unexpectedly come within your reach, and your hard work may yield remarkable results in your career and personal endeavors. Now is the ideal time to prepare for the future and boldly pursue it. The new sunrise also includes a time when your faith, which may have been challenged before, will now grow stronger and more profound as a consequence of your non-secular awakening. Your connection with God may become closer and more satisfying, and your faith may have more meaning. Fitness and health will gain greater significance in this section. You'll take better care of yourself and be more aware of your emotional and physical requirements. This renewed dedication to fitness is a key component of getting the year off to a good start. The lessons you learn throughout the difficult times will be a source of optimism and could even act as a reminder of your resilience. You've learned from those experiences that you can conquer challenges and become stronger as a consequence. Lastly, don't forget to greet this new day with gratitude. As you continue, be grateful for the journey that has led you to this point, the knowledge you have gained, and the optimism for the future. By increasing your desire and hope, gratitude will make this new beginning better for you. Last but not least, my sweet child, when you greet this new day with open arms, do the following. Put aside the difficulties of the past, embrace the journey, believe in your own abilities, and take advantage of the opportunities that present themselves with every new day. The sensation of moving on from a difficult time to a promising beginning is exquisitely captured in this narrative. This message of hope, resilience, and regeneration supports a brilliant new beginning and promises better days, stronger connections, and a new sense of purpose. I can change your financial circumstances so that you have plenty of love, money, and benefits, my little kid. In this video, God speaks. If you consider God's plan for your life to be an adventure, you are not alone. You may be sure that I will always be at your side and will meet all of your needs in ways you could never have imagined, my little one. I hope so. This assurance demonstrates God's unending love and guardianship for you. I want you to know that my care is always there for you in case you need its benefits. Imagine walking through the cosmos with a heavenly defender at your side. This protector is a power that keeps you safe despite the difficulties you encounter, but it also keeps danger away. Yes, but it also demonstrates my support, which is quite consoling when you're feeling overburdened. Consider how I'm taking care of you in ways that are beyond human comprehension. My methods use supernatural tools to get beyond the familiar and apparent. I operate in the background of your life, planning activities and directing your path so that everything works out for your good. Your bodily requirements are part of this. When you feel lost and confused, when you don't know what the future holds, know that my heavenly protection is shining a light on you and guiding you in the right direction. I'm dedicated to providing unwavering support, ensuring your physical and mental safety as well as attending to your spiritual and non-material needs. I'll bring peace to your thoughts and nourish your spirit in every area of your life. By following my direction, you will be led to make decisions that align with your greatest appropriateness. My care is seen in the wonderful and unexpected presents that enter your life. I love you, and they aren't simply coincidences. They might be signs that I'm constantly influencing your choices about relationships and bringing people into your lives who will help, encourage, and uplift you. My hand will be visible to you. My goal in establishing those connections is for them to support your journey and provide comfort and love when you want to give up. My shield could provide you with comfort and strength, and it will give you the courage to keep getting back up, a spirit of self-forgiveness, and the strength to keep going. To me, being safe means more than just avoiding danger. it also means having the will to face challenges head-on. Furthermore, everything you have learned and comprehended thus far is a part of my mystical guidance, and I am taking care of you via the knowledge and understanding you get from life's stories. I also want you to be supernaturally equipped to meet life's obstacles head-on. I will guide you toward opportunities and accomplishments that align with your interests and skill set in all you do as a loving person to make sure your path aligns with my plan for you. My angelic messenger opens doors to rationale and prosperity will most fully feel my presence while you are praying and spending time alone with God. My peace and love will envelop you throughout these sacred times, strengthening your faith and making you more dependent on me. Last but not least, never forget that my celestial shield is a manifestation of my unending love for you. You are loved, cared for, and supported in every area of your life. My heavenly protection and care are always with you, and I am there in all of your pleasures and efforts, regardless of the difficulties you face. Since you are aware that you are under my heavenly care, you may ultimately put your faith in my wondrous ways and face life with assurance, my dear child. Trust my promises and feel secure in the knowledge that I am always there to support you in a variety of ways. The promise of God's heavenly care and supernatural protection, which may be found in previous imaginings, may provide comfort and certainty. It serves as a reminder of the immeasurable acts of compassion and support that permeate every aspect of life, encouraging trust and faith in the face of its challenges and unknowns. At some time in your spiritual and life path, you will realize that I am the all-powerful deity. Your perception of my character and strength drastically improves when you come to this conclusion. Imagine living your life completely aware that the same God who created the mountains, filled the oceans, and painted the sky is also the one who keeps watch over you with unending love and vigor. This understanding inspires awe, humility, and immense comfort. My omnipotence is shown by the natural marvels, the exact seasonal changes, the stars' nighttime light, and the crucial part that all living things play in the symphony of life. Those may not be only natural phenomena but manifestations of my Majesty's electricity. You will find proof of my ability to do the impossible in both historical and modern accounts of faith. From raising the dead to healing the sick to dividing seas, from giving manna to the desert. These bills are not only relics of a past time, rather they are enduring reminders of my innate steadiness. This realization may also come from your own stories. In the midst of turmoil and a sense of direction when you feel totally lost, you could sometimes find a strength that outweighs your own inner serenity. I am an expert in portraying your life in prayer, as shown by those studies. As you share your innermost goals and darkest concerns with me, you'll see how I can make things better. There may be methods that demonstrate my omnipotence and flawless timing, but answers won't always come as you'd anticipate. You'll be able to observe how I've changed lives, not just yours. When you and others around you see broken lives being restored, lost people finding their way home, and connections being reestablished, a God who has the power to change history and current events is at work. Time and human comprehension cannot stop my plans, thus, I'm probably at work here. I'm running out of stories that will motivate people to care for one another and last for decades. Even in the realm of human ingenuity, creativity, and discovery, you can see my power, my ability to create and discover, and my knowledge that the world is a part of the divine picture in which you are formed. Your amazing progress is evidence of the limitless potential I have found within you. Remember the assurances I provided in my statement if you ever have any questions or concerns about my capacity to step in. The depth of my commitments is beyond words. They are promises backed by all of my love and effort. Your religious journey can be a continuous reminder that I am all-powerful. At every level of my abilities, more of my personality and strength will be shown. It will catch your attention to operate in ways that people would not understand. Last, but not least, remember that seeing my omnipotence involves more than simply witnessing my energy in action. It also entails realizing how much I love you. The secret to having your amazing pastimes at the forefront of my thoughts as I work out is understanding that the God who is able to accomplish everything also loves you totally. And last, my darling child, may the knowledge that I am the all-powerful God deepen your faith, desire, and love. I can fulfill your aspirations in many areas of life and religion. So trust me, accept what I say, and find solace in the realization that my energy is genuine. This demonstrates the truth of God's omnipotence. It gives us confidence and consolation to know that nothing is impossible for God, and it inspires us to recognize and accept God's unending might and loving character in everything that we do. Never forget that I am a gentle and caring God who is always there for you and loves you unconditionally, my dear child. This realization is that no matter what obstacles you encounter, your religion will be your source of strength and consolation. Grace is a gift that is freely given just because of who I am, not because of anything you have done. The pressure is mild yet effective. My grace is like a soothing balm. It offers you trust in the future, strength in the now, and healing from the wounds of your past. Like my mercy, a hurricane shelter is a location where you may seek safety from life's turbulence. In my mercy, you will find compassion and understanding for your shortcomings and struggles. My kindness is new. You know that every morning is a continual reminder that my love for you is unwavering. The concept of unconditional love is vital to who I am. Such love is rooted in the fact that you are mine and is not dependent on your identity or behavior. This love will support you no matter what, encouraging you when you succeed and comforting you when you fail. Whenever you feel unworthy, alone, or confused, keep in mind that my grace, mercy, and love are always gifts. They are not dependent on your devotion or perfection, but are freely given to you as a guarantee of your intrinsic value and worth. Know that the opportunities and advantages that present themselves to you are manifestations of my grace if you are in need of this. These are expressions of my want to see you succeed and be happy, not gifts of praise for excellent behavior. Accept these benefits with humility and gratitude, acknowledging them as expressions of my grace. I'm forgiving when you make mistakes because I give you another chance. I no longer turn away in dismay because my hand has become bigger. Rather, I extend it and ask you to use my love and forgiveness to rise above your current situation and begin again. You may sense my unfailing love even in the little things in life, like lounging in the sun, joking with loved ones, or just spending some time for yourself. You will sense my love supporting and encompassing you in all of your contacts with other people. You will be presented with opportunities to experience and share my love, compassion, and grace. Act as an intermediary for those divine gifts by imparting wisdom, forgiveness, and unwavering love to others in your life throughout the highs and lows of our common existence. This strengthens our relationship and makes you more like me. Compassion and mercy are your reservoirs of resilience and strength. They provide you with the bravery to face obstacles head-on. I hope your spiritual path keeps growing, and that you realize you are not alone. My love, those divine attributes are the foundation of your trust and a continual reminder that our connection isn't based on formal laws or religious rites. Keep those principles near and dear to your heart as you navigate life. They are founded on a very intimate, hidden connection founded on love, grace, and compassion. Know that my grace is abundant with each step, effort, and joy. My love for you is limitless and unlimited, and my compassion is a sanctuary. Remember that I love you, that I am with you, and that I am offering you my warmth and compassion. Ultimately, you should never forget that you are loved by a kind and caring God who will always be there for you. You should embrace this fact, bask in it, and allow it to light your way. This narrative demonstrates God's unwavering love, grace, and compassion in a remarkable way. Adopting these divine qualities serves as a continual reminder that God is always there to give us courage, hope, and comfort. In the midst of life's continual changes, it is crucial that you maintain your faith, pray consistently, and proclaim my word, my dear child. As a result, these religious practices operate as pillars, offering stability and guidance. They are the instruments I have provided in order for you to traverse both calm and stormy waters. Your concept, a deep-seated conviction in your heart that I am constantly with you, guiding and loving you, is the foundation of your non-secular life. This concept permeates every aspect of your life and is not only a theoretical agreement. It's a belief that I always work things out in accordance with your appropriate prayers, no matter what. You may express your innermost wishes during these kinds of conversations. Heartfelt concerns and sincerest gratitude for you find calm, clarity, and comfort. When you pray, unwind with me and forget your troubles. Please know that no prayer is ever too little or inconsequential, because right now, I care about everything that affects you. My declarations and words are strong affirmations of your faith. When you say my statement, you align your thoughts and actions with my will. Those assertions will help to shape your reality and bolster your faith. They are more than simply recitals. They serve as a reminder of my promises and who you are in me. Your unwavering faith will support you throughout difficult times and serve as a constant reminder that my plans for you are bigger than anything you could possibly face. Your concept will keep you securely rooted in my reality and serve as a powerful weapon against hopelessness and fear. Through your prayers throughout happy and difficult times, you have shown your reliance on me. Your humility and awareness that you are not alone on this journey are evident in your prayers. By incorporating me into every part of your life, you demonstrate to me in prayer that I am valued and significant. My keeping my word has a direct effect on your perspective. Your viewpoint shifts from turmoil to serenity, from vulnerability to strength, and from ambiguity to comprehension when you speak your truth. With a beacon at your feet and a light at your feet, my word will guide you in the right direction. Beliefs, prayers, and utterances become sources of encouragement and suggestions in your relationships with others. They enable you to share my love and charm with everyone in your vicinity. When you talk about your religion, you bring compassion and hope to a world that can be so depressing and unforgiving when it comes to your spiritual and personal development. These routines are crucial because they enhance your relationships, teach you more about the natural world, and help you grow spiritually. As your faith, prayer, and witness grow, so too will your sensitivity to my voice and alignment with my plan in your life. When things become hard, these non-secular traditions give you the willpower to persevere. They act as a subtle reminder that courting is more significant than all you've ever done on one occasion. Regardless of the challenges you encounter, you can always rely on my steadfast assistance to ensure your success. Last but not least, remember that maintaining your religion is a continuous chance to grow, learn, and have faith regardless of your current stage of life. It is more of a journey than a destination. You may always rely on such practices to help you reach your goals and grow closer to me. Last but not least, my dearest, keep up your moral standards. You may depend on them as a pillar of your faith, a source of strength, and a lighthouse, all the resources you need to meet life's obstacles head-on with composure and assurance. Pray continuously and spread my message. Without the three crucial tasks highlighted in this tale, maintaining faith, praying successfully, and sharing God's message, a person's spiritual path is incomplete. Their availability as sources of energy, guidance, and transformation helps people overcome life's obstacles and develop their faith and skill set. As one of my beloved children, I am certain that you will experience miracles throughout your life. You will undoubtedly experience the remarkable in the midst of the everyday, which is a representation of my love and the amazing plans I have for your future. Imagine your life as a journey filled with unanticipated wonders. These wonders don't usually make a big impression, but when they do, they might have a significant influence. Essentially, these are moments when something really divine steps in to disrupt the routine of life, altering viewpoints and arousing awe and joy. I'm always watching over you, arranging events in ways you may not immediately understand, but ultimately, they reflect my care and compassion for you in your interactions with others. You may find these miraculous events in the most unexpected places, a chance encounter that results in a lifelong friendship, a word spoken at the right moment that makes everything clear and easy, a chance opportunity that appears seemingly out of nowhere, changing the course of your life when you're facing a challenge or feeling overwhelmed by the weight of your circumstances, or a sudden revelation that shifts your perspective. Words of understanding, those miracles are evidence of my presence in your life. Compassionate and loving deeds may have a profound impact. These are not random events. They are deliberate times when my love is confirmed by human connections. Your prayers and faith often enable such remarkable events. Know that I am working on generating surprises so that you may feel my love and energy flowing into your life every day, even if I don't immediately answer your requests. Everything from the rich colors of the morning that paint the sky to the delicate design of a flower, to the grandeur of the night sky is an expression of the wonderful world I've created for you to marvel at and enjoy. Nature's beauty is astounding. When you take the time to reflect and spend time with yourself, you could discover a miracle of peace and understanding among all the chaos of life. These quiet moments are like miracles. They provide you with the courage and composure to confront any difficulties, no matter how little or commonplace they may seem. Prepare yourself for these amazing events and the joy and wonder you feel, and keep your senses keen. Our presence from me that are intended to act as ongoing reminders of my love and support as you set out on your path to self-discovery. Miracles may be revelations, knowledge breakthroughs, or surprising insights. At certain times, extraordinary knowledge and insight may be communicated via the everyday. Finally, keep in mind that my love for you is a miracle in itself. Since unconditional love never changes, it is eternal love. You will find in this love the fortitude to confront hardship head-on, the bravery to follow your heart, and the solace to know that you are not alone. You will also embrace the future and be in awe of the marvels that lie ahead of you, my little child. Be ready to appreciate the beauty of my paintings as you welcome life's surprises with an open mind and awe. These treasures are my presents to you. They are tokens of my love and mementos of the amazing adventure I have in store for you. I have God on my side. It symbolizes the idea of being destined to encounter extraordinary turns and depicts a life full of them in vivid detail. In addition to the wonderful stories that may be discovered in the little and major events that take place this week, it acts as a gentle reminder of God's love and active involvement in our lives. Your budget should increase daily, giving you enough money to support your whole family, even your grandchildren. This gift is a manifestation of my provision and concern for your goals and dreams. I have God on my side. Consider every day of the week as an opportunity to improve your financial situation and grow your company. I'm devoted to helping you and your family, and this is a constant benefit rather than a one-time occurrence. On Monday, you could learn of a surprising solution to your financial issues. It might be an innovative endeavor, a profitable investment, or a groundbreaking concept that develops into a valuable business. This possibility, a persistent economic issue, is my primary means of demonstrating to you the amount of riches I am bringing into your life. On Tuesday, you could finally receive a response. You might be able to pay off that heavy debt or resolve that money dispute for what you want this week. You'll also notice an increase in gratitude and faith. Regarding your money, I hope that every financial gain will increase your gratitude and boost your trust in my ability to provide for you throughout this week of financial growth. Never forget to provide a helping hand to those in need. Doing so reflects well on me and leads to further benefits, which in turn lead to even greater abundance. This week, you could also wish to assess your real provision. Despite the importance of hard work and knowledge, remember that I am the source of all blessings, even financial ones. Since you have a lot of work to accomplish this week, be sure to consider the changes that have taken place. Having a tangible symbol of my love and dedication is more important than just owning more material possessions. Last but not least, may the financial gifts of this week act as a launching pad for your future. They are a promise of what is achievable when you consider my help. May it be a reminder to keep walking in faith, stewardship, and charity, and to remember that I am your issuer now, tomorrow, and forevermore. Lastly, my expensive child, do this with faith and expectation, as you said earlier this week. Get ready to see a daily increase in your wealth, a boon that will benefit future generations as well as you and your loved ones. Be a good steward of the benefits I provide you by expressing gratitude and using them wisely. The story, which portrays a full-size budget boon, encapsulates the spirit of a week full of opportunities, solutions, and rewards. We should be grateful that God provides for our necessities as Christians, that we should be kind and good stewards, and that our financial benefits affect our families and future generations. The strength of your words, which I have given you in combat and in handling the challenging situations of life, is now part of your theological arsenal. This skill is an essential instrument. Your words have tremendous ability to lessen negativity, uncertainty, and anxiety by influencing both your reality and the non-secular cosmos. Think of your comments as a precise and cutting sword. Despite their pervasiveness, this sword will defend you from your opponent's assaults, condemn lies, and uphold religious principles. Every word you say might be a religious statement, a confirmation of your faith, or a declaration of my promises. I love you, dear God. You will align yourself with my will if you take my word for it. Your faith will become stronger as a result, and the enemy's power will be diminished. Even in the most dire situations, your words of aspiration have the capacity to uplift and heal throughout difficult times. And words of encouragement spoken out loud may illuminate your path as you say them. You are fighting against the discouragement and despair that the adversary tries to spread, and you are doing more than merely expressing positivity. You could have similar aspirations. You could find bravery in sharing your innermost concerns and heartfelt gratitude with me via the words you choose to use: knowledge and peace. Your prayers have the power to create spiritual exchange in this spiritual conversation, and the words you use to communicate with others have the same effect. Promoting lifestyle changes and inspiring others to follow suit are two ways to make positive use of this influence. By doing this, you thwart the devil's attempts to bring you anguish, pain, and hopelessness. Your statement of faith is a great weapon in spiritual warfare, especially when you are struggling or doubting yourself. You are reaffirming your faith as you announce it by reaffirming your dedication to me and rejecting the lies of my enemy. The trust in worship and the promise of compensation make your words a song of victory at these moments of worship, a ballad that frightens the adversary. I am confessing this to protect you from the doubts and fears that would undermine your faith. Your worship is a statement of my rule and your agreement with my strength, not just music or a ritual. Then proclaim your victory over me when the enemy deceives and discourages you with words. Disarm them by using my phrases actuality to refute their lies. The truth is an infallible weapon, a light that annihilates every hint of deceit. Because they demonstrate how I have impacted your life and because they motivate others to consider me. The testimonies are all descriptions of triumph, stories that inspire confidence in one another and foil the adversary's plans. Your words may also witness to my compassion and faithfulness. Your testimonials make a difference. Remember that the truth and conviction you express are what give your words their force, not their eloquence or volume. Pray fervently, knowing that the strength I have given you via your words will direct you in everything that you do. To have a positive impact on the world around you, be mindful of the words you use rather than bringing gloom. Use phrases that provide light and inspire the desire to pull things down. My love must be reflected in your words. Lastly, may my words provide a basis for yours, with grace and reality. The more you study the scriptures, the more your words will reflect my wishes. The Bible is your guide, and you may come across the terms power, desire, and lifestyle there. In conclusion, my dear child, your words are a potent weapon. Use them to battle the enemy, bear testimony to my strength and love via your words, and arouse desire and healing. Make your faith known. As a gift from me, you have access to amazing electrical power. Make careful and dedicated use of it. The strength of words as a non-secular weapon in Christian lifestyles is shown by the fact that religious lifestyles and warfare heavily rely on conscious and religious discourse. It highlights how words have the power to uphold God's will, combat spiritual negativity, and impact truth. The power of your words is great, the capacity to bring prosperity and good fortune into your life. My little darling, that much is certain. More than just letters and sounds make up what you say. It has the ability to mold your facts and impact the wider universe. Imagine that every time you speak, you are sowing a seed. Well-written words plant the seeds of development and wealth, whilst terrible and damaging words plant the seeds of destruction and misery. Be mindful of the words you choose, since they have the ability to transform and grow others. Words have the power to heal wounded hearts and to promote love, compassion, hope, and encouragement. They illuminated a dismal world when spoken out loud. Depending on how serious a person's personal struggles are, lifestyle statements like desire for the hopeless and consolation for the wounded might change someone's day or perhaps their life. It is really important what you say to yourself. Hearing words of trust, hope, and victory expressed to you may uplift and change your attitude and spirit. Apply the information in my message to your own life and see how it alters your situation. People around you may gain from what you say, regardless of whether they are relatives, friends, or total strangers. You infuse their life with kindness and choice. Those benefits have the capacity to open doors, heal scars, and provide happiness during difficult or frightening times. Use language carefully and speak in a manner that unites people rather than attempting to divide them. I appreciate that you are able to share your deepest goals and fears with me in prayer. Your words have the power to mend broken relationships and bring peace where there has been discord. Your prayers are carried to my throne of grace by these words. They are instruments of faith rather than just petitions. You also have great power when you speak words of devotion and praise. I draw you closer to me, and you draw me closer. Put an end to those acts of love and dedication. Your devotion will bring you peace and success rather than failure and hopelessness. Remember that the power is in the words you use to communicate. By communicating your wishes and aspirations, you may have an impact on your destiny and perhaps open the door to achieving your goals. Your words have the capacity to encourage development and change in those around you as well as in yourself. As you interact with people, consider the effect of your words. Sincerity and honesty in speaking are essential. Instead of discouraging, concentrate on encouraging. Your words must convey my beauty and love, and you must reciprocate by showing them the same. Lastly, let your words reflect the power of your faith, no matter how challenging or uncertain the situation may be. Tell the world that you believe in me. Say things that affirm your faith in my kindness and strength, and allow them to guide your choices and actions. In the end, my darling child, you must never underestimate the impact of your words. Use them by sharing the blessings and successes of life with others around you and with yourself. People everywhere will be impacted by your words if they are said with love, knowledge, and faith. It emphasizes how words have a big influence on life, how they help us and how we succeed. In line with faith and love, it emphasizes the weight of responsibility that comes with this power and encourages the use of words to revive, heal, and change in order to seek and claim my phrase over your life. I encourage you to take advantage of the powerful power of your words. This is a live, breathing, truth-altering activity that might help you align with my objectives and aims. It's not only a ceremonial affair. You may use prayer to speak with me personally. You may express your sincere thanks, your most personal hardships, and your whole being when you pray. Prayer strengthens our relationship by allowing you to enter my heart and see how my will affects your life. You are bringing the passage's power to life by pronouncing my name, which goes beyond just reciting the Bible. I have the ability to steer people in the correct path, heal wounded hearts, and alter situations with my words. They change into a guardian of faith who is keeping watch over you and guiding you on the correct road the instant you say those words. Develop the daily practice of believing what I say and praying. Put biblical teachings into action to start your day off right. You are filled with desire and expectation as the affirmations of provision, protection, and serenity promise to set the tone for your day. Subscribe to the channel if you believe in Jesus. When you're feeling unsure or anxious, say something reassuring. Talk about how I'm a part of your life, how powerful I am, and how much I care. As you pray for others in your life and say words of blessing, those declarations serve as a potent defensive mechanism against the deceit and hopelessness that the enemy incites. You could also be a blessing and a source of support to others around you. My love and charm will somehow make their way to you. Your words may provide comfort, healing, and hope to those in need. Asking for things is just one aspect of prayer. Another is connecting your heart to mine. Your prayers will be answered with a better sense of peace and purpose as we attempt to comprehend my love and enthusiasm for my own unique choices. Because of this alignment, you may be straightforward and honest without using flowery language or following a set pattern. Tell me what you want, please. You may be sure that I pay close attention to everything you say and appreciate your confidence just as much as any loving parent or friend would. Another measure of trust is saying my name aloud. Because I consistently fulfill my obligations, you may have faith in my dependability. Your comments on my warmth and vigor are just reaffirmations of your own beliefs. The power of your words may break any form of captivity caused by addiction, worry, or shackles. My message, when uttered, not only frees you, but also others you pray for when you are in need. Your remarks and prayers have the potential to be a source of strength for you. These things will act as a continual reminder that you are not alone, and I am here with you every step of the road. They provide individuals the fortitude to endure hardships in a way that is infused with faith. Finally, may your life be a living example of the power of proclamation and prayer. Share a little bit of your life's change with others. Satisfaction inside your spirit and the zeal emanating from within you could provide witness to the effectiveness of speaking with me and verifying my assertions. My little baby, use the power of your words to spread my message and inspire hope throughout your life. See how this practice transforms you from the inside out by regularly including it in your religious regimen. You will get a better understanding of my wishes, strengthen your relationship with me, and gain a deeper appreciation for my influence and power in your life via prayer and affirmation. The story emphasizes the value and efficacy of prayer. With the sharing of God's Word in a person's life, the book highlights how these activities may impact one's world, give one focus and vitality, and cultivate a closer connection with God and His purposes. Little child, I hope that God's peace, which is beyond human comprehension, will protect you from harm in Christ Jesus and give you a deep and enduring feeling of satisfaction. In a world full of uncertainty and complexity, this blessing is a precious gift that transcends monetary concerns. This serenity may be compared to a gentle but powerful wall shielding your mind and heart from turmoil, fear, and worry. It's a really emotional peace that is hard to describe. This divine peace is independent of everything else. It does not fluctuate in tandem with the ups and downs of life's trials and victories. Instead, regardless of what you face in your daily life, it never changes and is a continual source of solace. This peace might be a haven from your anxieties when life's stresses become too much to bear. As a continual reminder that I am with you and that I am in control of everything, it calms your troubled heart and worried mind. The peace of God found in Christ Jesus is like having an electrical outlet. It gives you the strength to stand tall and brave in the face of life's obstacles. This calm indicates that I am with you, supporting and guiding you so you don't have to worry about being by yourself. You may connect with others in a compassionate, resilient, and understanding manner when you're at peace with yourself. You can also manage conflicts and misunderstandings with grace and forge closer relationships as a team by sharing this calm with others. You should not keep it to yourself since it might enhance your spiritual path. This peace fortifies our covenant. It allows you to rest your fears with the assurance of my love and care as you carry out your everyday tasks. You will find a deeper relationship with me, a more robust faith, and a more distinct understanding of my purpose for your life in this peace. Let this happen. When confronted with making choices, your words and deeds will be guided by a calmness that will lead you in the paths of righteousness and blessings. This calm serves as a testimony to my will. It makes it easier for you to discern which options are best so you may make decisions with assurance. The serenity of God is a solid indicator of the way I want you to go. Another advantage of God's peace in Christ Jesus is healing, which resolves the past, eases the present, and allays future anxieties. It resembles a balm that re-energizes your spirit and restores your soul when you pray and spend time alone. There is a calm presence that embraces you. My goals are easier to see, my presence is felt more forcefully, and my words reverberate more clearly. Finally, know that this peace is a manifestation of my love for you. It demonstrates my deep concern for you and my desire for your happiness. Accept this peace into your life, cherish it, and allow it to shield your feelings and thoughts through all of life's hardships. As we say our goodbyes, my darling little one, may the unfathomable peace of God keep you strong forever. May it shield your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus, giving you courage, comfort, and direction for your journey. This peace is a gift from me to you, and I will always love and care for you. Here we look at the soothing effect of God's peace in Jesus Christ. Of course, I believe in God's plan. This tranquility transcends knowledge and provides safety, strength, and direction in all facets of life. It serves as a reminder of God's unwavering love and a promise and basis for serenity for Christians. As my tiny one grows into a living example of my generosity, may he or she experience the beauty of my love. Amen. This journey is more about experiencing and demonstrating them in every aspect of your life than it is about my expertise and style. Imagine my adoration and devotion for you permeating every part of your life if you are a lover. This love is limitless and unaffected by external factors. Despite your flaws, you are embraced by divine love. As you travel this journey, may the width and depth of my love flow out of you, benefiting everyone in your path. And my kindness has no limits. A gift that compensates for your deficiencies is called undeserved favor. You get the fortitude to endure hardships while strengthening your strength with my favor. You are a bright light in a sometimes gloomy world because of your courage to face your fears and your will to get back up after falling. You are the epitome of my love and style. My personality is shown in every move, word choice, and interpersonal attitude you use, which draws others to me and creates my style and affection. Be a lighthouse. As I have done for you, do the same for others. Show forgiveness and kindness. Your relationships are characterized by staying strong, knowledge, and a readiness to put others before yourself. particularly during times of conflict or when you are faced with disagreeable people. Please answer politely. It is better to respond with empathy and compassion than with anger or annoyance. No matter how terrible things become, you will always have my grace. My love and taste are also shown by your religious journey. Tell them how my love and style have altered your life, rather than boasting about your achievements. This will let others hear you acknowledge when you were weak and failed. Your story could inspire hope and encouragement. Don't be discouraged when you're weak. You're strong because that's where my electricity works best. There will be occasions when my grace is seen. Recognizing that every positive feature of your life is a result of my love and grace, may you stand and walk in humility and demonstrate that it is by my grace rather than your own strength. This is what will prevent your pleasure from taking root: humility, which will keep you rooted and open to my direction. On the contrary, you will bring honor that is all mine. In God's time, give thanks for all the ways my beauty and love are present in your life. Numerous. Having gratitude attracts more benefits and gives you a powerful example for others around you. Allow my charm and affection to motivate you to assist others, not out of obligation or a need for attention, but rather out of a genuine want to demonstrate my love to those I am helping. Everything I want to say is personified in you. Lastly, understand that pursuing my charm and affection is a continuous process that calls for your whole focus and daily trust in my ability to succeed. Continue even on the days when it seems impossible. I will always be there to help, encourage, and counsel you. My beloved child is the embodiment of my whole love and beauty. Surrender to the divine and allow them to shape your life and your outlook on life. By doing this, you will be a living example of God's grace, proof of my compassion, and a testament to the world that my love, when completely enmeshed in God's love and grace, has a significant impact on people's lives and motivates them to exhibit divine qualities in their daily deeds. Through their relationships, commitment, and individual faith, this then turns into a public affirmation of God's goodness. Make Jesus Christ your Lord and Savior. Adventure, my dear children, and you will be freed from all evil and danger. This declaration is a potent religious act that leads to God's salvation and protection. It is more than merely a declaration of belief. You should consider your religious beliefs to be a shield that will protect you from the challenges of this life. When you acknowledge Jesus as Lord, you will see His authority over your life and His ability to keep you safe. Following your religion is similar to dating. Break the ice with me. It's not even close to acknowledging that Jesus is your Savior and that you need one. Paying attention to His lessons, noting what He says, and acting on His advice are all parts of following Him. You will be resilient in the face of peril and evil if you are anointed with the gospel of Jesus Christ. You are constantly reminded that you are not alone by the presence of an all-powerful and ever-present guardian inside of you. He provides you with strength and security in the face of an unpredictable and sometimes chaotic world. Having Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior brings calm and stability. Hence, this statement may also be a source of inner peace. It's the knowledge that a loving God who can conquer any obstacle has been given control over your life. Maintaining Jesus as your master also opens the door to your faith's ultimate salvation. This redemption is about a new life in this particular moment, not about life beyond death. For you and others around you, rejoicing in God's love and escaping sin is a near approximation. Your open declaration of faith illuminates the shadows. Your experience may inspire others to seek salvation and protection in their own lives by demonstrating your faith in Jesus. Your statement includes all of your actions and choices. Live a life that demonstrates your trust in Jesus to the world. Let His lessons and love direct your words, decisions, and interactions with other people. Every time doubts and fears surface, others look back to your declaration of faith. Remember that Jesus is the one who rescued you. This reminder will strengthen your faith and refresh your will to follow His ways when faced with temptation or moral dilemmas. Your declaration of faith serves as a compass that points you in the direction of the correct course when you make choices that honor God and are consistent with His plan for your life. Your confession of faith's strength also lies in its capacity to cause a mental and emotional change in you. By the time it's over, you'll have refocused your priorities for prayer and worship times, gained a new outlook on life, and developed new goals. Give your religion the attention it needs. Acknowledge Jesus as Lord and Savior, and publicly express your gratitude to Him. During such moments of religious contact, you become closer to Him. Finally, understand that publicly professing one's religion is a continuous process rather than a one-time event. My dear sweetheart, it's a choice to put your faith in Jesus, depend on His grace, and continue to be enlightened by His redemption's last thought. When you do all of this, you will embrace protection from danger and evil and boldly declare that Jesus Christ is the Lord of your life. This will expedite your spiritual redemption. Oneness wishes for this to occur. If you desire this, let this statement be the cornerstone of your life, guiding, guarding, and guiding you into a deeper romantic relationship with me. This highlights the importance of publicly announcing this month, and the transformative force of committing to Jesus Christ as the only path to everlasting salvation. Prepare yourself for an abundance of unanticipated benefits, such as serenity and a closer bond with God, my sweetheart. When you read true news and see life-altering miracles, your heart and mind are ready to embrace these gifts one after the other and change your lives in stunning ways. Imagine this whole month as a page in a book full of amazing stories of joy and surprise. Every day, I will send you a fresh surprise gift of love and care that will serve as a continual reminder of my commitment to you. The primary sign of these advantages might be a seemingly little incident, such as a fortuitous meeting that leads to an unexpected opportunity. Your daily little actions, such as hearing a word of encouragement at the appropriate time or receiving encouragement from me at the appropriate time, are the seeds that will eventually sprout into the wonderful things I will do for you. The day's occurrences indicate that you will be given shocking information that will fill your heart with gratitude and delight. This life-altering miracle might appear as an unexpected windfall of money or a helpful file regarding a loved one's progress on a task you've been pursuing. Every act of kindness and word of encouragement serves as a foundation. Such miracles might appear in your job, relationships, personal growth, and health, to name a few areas. There will be clear indications that I have affected your day-to-day activities. Your connections may experience healing and repair. As a result of the miracles I'm doing, ties may be reinforced. Where there used to be conflict in your job or studies, you've seen a change in your relationships that has resulted in love and harmony. Suddenly, you may see opportunities for advancement that were previously closed. You will soon have more work to complete, or your efforts will get more notice. These are not coincidental events. Rather, they are parts of the good news and benefits that are intended for you. That kind of miracle won't surpass your own explosion. A long-standing fear may be overcome, and self-discovery may result. The type of formative events that shape you into your destiny include moments of great insight or the seamless mastering of a new skill. Be open to these gifts and marvels, as they may often come from the most improbable places or in the most unexpected ways. Be grateful when you provide these presents. I am aware of how significant they are to you. Share with others the benefits and marvels you have encountered. Telling others about how I've improved your lifestyle could give them hope and inspire them. By sharing, you not only make these gifts more powerful, but you also open the door for others to feel my love in their quietest moments of prayer and reflection. Thank them for their blessings and wonders. Being thankful prepares you to receive the limitless benefits I have in store for you, and helps you welcome more amazing things into your life. Lastly, may all of those miracles increase your faith and assurance in me. Even when it's difficult for you to see or comprehend what I'm doing, my dear child, there are small indications that I'm always keeping an eye on you. With excitement and anticipation, welcome the upcoming month. As an expression of my love and a sneak peek at the amazing things I have in store for you, get ready for a number of unanticipated advantages. I am providing you with access to excellent information and life-altering miracles. This tale of positive news and life-altering miracles gives life to the possibility of a month filled with delightful surprises. It's a message of encouragement to be open to and take part in such divine gifts, allowing them to strengthen one's faith and appreciation. You're very good. There may also be some improvement in one's financial status, happiness, and health. This gift comes with the goal of achieving success in the things that are most important to you. I pray for your prosperity, happiness, and well-being. You will experience a wealth of financial blessings this month if your life is a cup. You will be presented with opportunities for growth and achievement, and you may even discover that your resources are increasing. There may be times in your life that bring you deep and lasting joy, and this material wealth is intended to help you make the most of them while also enabling you to bless others. Pleasure can come from the simple pleasures of life, love for one's loved ones, and contentment with one's achievements. This joy can serve as a source of strength, enabling you to approach life's obstacles with optimism. Additionally, you will receive precise health, wealth, and power, allowing you to fully enjoy each moment of life. Being physically healthy is closely related to having excellent mental and emotional health. You'll discover stability and calm, which will enable you to greet each day with enthusiasm and vitality. Your financial benefits might be too much to bear once your intentions are carried out and transferred. In addition to fighting for your goals, you will also need to assist others. This economic excess serves as a reminder to you to use your resources sensibly and freely, and it is a representation of my provision. Your contagious zest for life will be evident to those around you. Making other people happy will make you feel good, and as you continue this happy cycle, you might even find that your own happiness increases. It perfectly captures my sincere hopes and dreams for each and every one of my kids. You can accomplish your goals more easily, assist others more successfully, and fully enjoy life if you take care of your health. Being healthy is a blessing, so I hope you will give it the consideration and attention it needs. It's crucial to keep in mind to express gratitude and give credit where credit is due as you accumulate wealth. Being thankful opens up even more advantages in addition to keeping you centered. It also acts as a gentle reminder to manage your money wisely and as a source of inspiration and hope for people who are struggling. The joy you encounter might be a reflection of my generosity in helping you overcome life's obstacles. Your happiness is a powerful weapon. Maintaining good health is crucial and shouldn't be disregarded. Make the most of this gift by pursuing your interests and leading a meaningful life. Help others with your physical, mental, and spiritual resources, and divide your financial gains among yourselves to manage your mindset and spirit. You must be content and healthy if you wish to serve as a living example of my generosity and love. Your example will inspire others to follow the abundant life I offer and have faith in my provision. In the end, keep in mind that all those wonderful advantages might only be a small portion of my love for you. May you have an abundance of happiness and health in your life, and may you be showered with countless blessings that surpass your wildest expectations. My dear, may you be showered with blessings in every aspect of life, including happiness, prosperity, and good health. Make good use of such things by positively influencing your life and the lives of those around you. Little one, if you have an open mind and a willing attitude, never forget that they are a constant reminder of my love for you. It's a sincere message of inspiration and hope that honors the divine source of blessings while acknowledging their impact on one's life and the significance of spreading them to others. If this film was helpful to you, I'm grateful that you watched it. Please think about subscribing to our channel if you like this and would like to see more videos like this. To receive notifications whenever we post a new video, please click the bell button. Amen.